And we are live.
Yes, we are.
What's good, yo? It's your guy, Bendu.
And the bull wrapped out shit. Shizzy back, whatever you want to call me. We here. Velvet Boys are back.
Yes, we are back with Extendo Clip Pod. Welcome. There's some things we're going to talk about today, but let's just go ahead and get right into it, man.
Yeah.
What's on your mind today?
So it's a lot on my mind, man.
So I heard you saw Thor. I heard through those Instagram grapevine streets things.
I wish I didn't.
Real? It was that bad? You thought it was that bad?
Bro, it was so it was cringe. Damn. It was cringe. It was to the point where I'm like, all right, man, you don't gotta throw this much funny shit in here. And that's what you said. That's what you said you didn't want. And I was on shit nah, man, I think it's gonna be a little mixture, it wasn't even a mixture, bro.
It was straight.
It was just a comedy.
See, because I heard afterwards, Taika was doing the press run and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, I just heard what all the fans said that they wanted, and I just did the opposite." And I'm like,
"You fucking idiot!"
That's like fucking what's his face, the guy that did Last Jedi, Ryan Johnson shit. That's literally what he said. What he said as well, and why the whole fan base literally hates that nigga in Star Wars.
See, so why the fuck did he do that?
Because these directors like Taika, I don't think they necessarily fit in the MCU.
Oh man, see,
which is weird because I thought Ragnarok was pretty good.
That's what I'm saying.
It was like a good mix of the comedy and the seriousness.
Exactly.
And Taika can do seriousness. Like I just watched. Well, actually, Hunt for the Wilder People is a bad example, but he could do because I people were shitting on him. When you already know when comic book fans don't like something from a fucking director, that director's now garbage. So I was like, he's not garbage. I've only seen What We Do in the Shadows from him, and I love that because he gets my humor basically. But
okay.
I saw Hunt for the Wilder People that had the kid from Deadpool 2 in it.
Okay.
And Sam Neill,
Jurassic
Park, and it was fucking amazing. It was a really good film, but comedic stuff in it, but mixed in with seriousness. But
okay,
I could definitely see why Taika wouldn't be a fit. But like I said, he did Thor Ragnarok, so it was
exactly.
That's where I'm kind of weird. Why did you do just go straight comedy with it? But then on top of that, I'm looking at it from the perspective of the MCU really doesn't allow a lot of wiggle room for directors to kind of shine. For example, Doctor Strange 2, right?
Yeah.
You saw Raimi-isms in there, but Raimi couldn't go full Raimi like he did, even with Spider-Man, you feel me? He wasn't allowed to do that necessarily because you can't do that type of shit. Just for example, She-Hulk. I was kind of surprised that they have her breaking the fourth wall, and that which we're going to get to and talk about that.
Right.
I was kind of surprised that they're going to have her breaking the fourth wall because for the most part, the MCU is these imagine Captain America outside your window. It's supposed to be as close to the real world as you can get because again, this universe has fucking talking trees and
all that shit. Right.
So, but for the most part, especially the early MCU was very much outside your Tony Stark could exist in the real world.
Right.
You could imagine Steve Rogers or the Incredible Hulk. You feel me? So, but I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have to try and find that balance because that's what everybody's been complaining about with the comedy in Marvel right now, and I can kind of see why. She-Hulk, for example, is another thing. They with the Hulk, they think the Hulk has just been completely neutered in the MCU.
He has.
But I like it though.
I do not.
And the reason why I like it is because we've had the Incredible Hulk. We've had him tearing shit up in all these Avengers films. Now we get to see a different perspective of it, exploring that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde dynamic that is the Incredible Hulk.
Oh,
so
fuck him.
But I think you're about to see if the storyline with the Hulk is going where I think it's going, I think you're about to see some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're about to see some crazy shit. People keep talking about World War Hulk, right?
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
And they see, wait till you see him go World Breaker Hulk. I'm like, fuck that. That don't got shit on Heart of the Monster Hulk, bro. This takes place after World War Hulk happened. And this nigga fucked all these niggas up, type shit, blah, blah, blah. All this shit happened, right?
Yeah.
I forget whether it was the Illuminati or who did it. They excommunicated him to the realm of Dormammu, right?
Yeah.
This nigga got so powerful, he started killing the gods in Dormammu's universe, and it got so bad he hit up Doctor Strange like, "Yo, you gotta go get this nigga out of our universe, bro. He's killing everything. He's fighting and killing everything."
I remember you talking about that.
Yes, and I know they're not going to do that, but it's if it just the possibilities there, because it's like, oh my God, that version of Hulk is so base, bro.
Now that you said that, and it kind of brings me back to Thor. Yeah, I'll take it. But it brings me back to Thor because, like, fucking, what's his name? Gore?
Yes.
Bro. He was the best part of the movie. Honestly.
I heard that. I knew they were going to neuter him though, so I was going to be prepared for that.
Bro. At the same time, like, we didn't see him like kill a whole bunch of gods. Mm-hmm. Like, they only put it like on the screen
of who he killed.
Yeah, it was like they looked up on the screen, and then gods were hanging, like he choked them. And on this one, everybody was laid out.
Spoiler alert too. I mean,
Thor, spoiler
been out
alert.
For a while, so
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you, you know what I'm saying, fucking everybody was dead and shit. They was like, oh, he's killing everybody. Show that shit. Why are we only seeing dead bodies?
Exactly, and it's like, honestly, to be real with you, now that it's come out and I'm hearing all this, maybe Gore should have been an Avengers level threat.
He should have.
Because I'll say this, we'll kind of start touching on the Comic-Con stuff on the Marvel side. Mm-hmm. I think they're blowing their load a little bit too fast. Oof. I really think they are, because they're doing Secret Wars, right? Kang War is fine to me. That's fine.
Right.
But Secret Wars, you haven't even set up Doom yet. And it's like, we'll see. I mean, I'm hearing rumors about him possibly in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Which, if they're pulling some of the Doom War stuff, it's going to be amazing. But and Namor looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
You see him when he was strutting out the water and shit.
God,
he was like, oh shit. But yeah. So I'm like, Gore possibly could have been in an Avengers film. So like, they set him up in Love and Thunder, and then carry it on to the Avengers film. Because like, one of the things I loved about Gore's character so much is how he's very much like an atheist voice, right?
Right.
Like, that was what his voice was in the comics. And it got to the point where like you know how like people, you've probably heard me say this, like, atheists are so anti-God that they've made atheism essentially their fucking religion. Yeah. That's what Gore is in the comic books, because he becomes so so obsessed with killing gods that he accumulates so much power that he becomes the god of hypocrisy. Literally. He becomes the god of hypocrisy in the comics, and it's fucking beautiful. And but another scene I liked from the comics was when he captured young Thor. Oh yeah. Did they explore that in the film at all? Like Thor being young, interacting with Gore, or did he meet Gore for the first time, like now in the present?
When they first had their fight, they had a scene where they were fighting for the first time. I think I went to the bathroom. So I don't think that they touched on that. I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't remember that.
Because in the comics, the way it happens is you see Thor from 3 different timelines, like fight Gore basically. You see young Thor in like the present as Thor with the Avengers, and then you see like Odin Force Thor, like Thor like damn near the end of the universe type shit. Like Earth has been destroyed for like 1,000,000 years or some shit. And he's like old. I think he has like 2 daughters too. His daughters are fucking hot in the comic books, the way they draw them too.
Yo, you're funny.
But I'm like, yo, the young Thor, he was rolling around with the Vikings and shit. Like they was running around like fighting different niggas and shit like that, whatever. And they stumbled upon this Native American god with his like head decapitated, like floating in a river type shit. And like Thor was like, oh, if this, whatever killed a god, like, we got to go see about this. So tonight I'm going to lay with your women and drink your mead, and tomorrow we go on the hunt. Yeah, because that's what they do. But
drink his what?
Mead.
Oh,
that's like a type of alcohol or something. But yeah. So then the next day they go out. He stumbles across another god that Gore specifically let live, so he could tell Thor, like, I'm going to kill you type shit. So him and Thor and Gore end up fighting and shit. But this is when he was young. This is when he was younger. Before he had Yarnborn at that point, the axe at that point. But this nigga Gore literally was like, I tortured the god of torture. And by the time I was done with him, he turned over his wife and children. Or his wives and children. By the time I was done with him, bro. Yeah. Like Gore was like hardcore in the comics, bro. He was not playing with niggas, bro.
Yeah, he was not. They had him kidnap children to fucking.
But then I heard his reasoning like was to get his daughter back, which
Yes.
I can see. See, I don't know, because Gore is an unrelenting figure in the comic. Because also, so did they ever touch on like where he's from? Like his people are like super religious, and basically they excommunicated him they banished him from the planet because he spoke against the gods when he found out they were real. But since they were real, they also didn't care and didn't do anything to help their people.
A little bit.
Because that was the whole thing with Gore. His people also banished him, so his family died from like starvation. They didn't get killed by a god or anything like that. They literally just died because their planet was in like a famine and they died of starvation. And like Gore was like, why would the gods forsake us like this? And then one day he was like out on a walk and he stumbled across the symbiote god.
Was he like real big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the movie?
Yeah.
So they confirmed Noel? He's the symbiote god.
He was big as shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has the necro sword. So in the comics,
yeah, they did.
Yeah,
that's how the movie came on.
Okay, because in the comics, Noel was this figure. He was kind of like the Dark Elves from the first Thor film.
Yeah.
And basically, when the Celestials were like carrying out Eternity's will to like create these new galaxies and universes and shit, when they were bringing light to the universe, they found this nigga Noel. Basically, like they rolled up on some nigga's crib. They was like, oh, somebody actually lives here? Well, too bad, you're going to have to leave. Noel was like, fuck that shit. And built the Necro Sword and basically like decapitated a Celestial. And that's how you get Nowhere from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Because Noel decapitated that god, or Celestial.
Damn.
So that's why they were probably there in the Hall of Gods or whatever.
Okay.
Because like Nowhere exists in the film universe. We know.
Yeah.
So, but all right. So that means they possibly could be leading to like Venom stuff, which I don't know how Marvel's feeling about that.
Right.
Like Sony, I don't trust Sony. So
Me neither. Me neither.
It's Morbin time. I still haven't seen Morbius yet, bro.
He said that in the movie?
I don't think so, but people be saying that like clowning. Like it's like a thing on the internet where they like Morbius is the best comic book film ever, but niggas be trolling when they say it. Like it's like a meme basically. It is.
That movie, I couldn't even finish that shit, bro.
I was kind of looking forward to it. I was like, all right, Tyrese finally got a superhero movie. Man, I'll be rooting for Tyrese, bro. I'll be rooting for him.
Yeah.
He fucking up though.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So I definitely get your gripes. I like I said, I know what happens in the film, but I would have to sit down and actually watch it to see the tonal things and everything. But
I don't know. You might like it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like, look, it's Taika Waititi, bro.
You might like it.
Two people that really get my humor: James Gunn and Taika Waititi,
bro. Let me tell you, I was annoyed watching the movie, bro, because they had the two goats.
Oh yeah,
bro. They was making this crazy noise. Anytime they would come on scene, they would make a crazy noise. I can't even describe how it is, but when they first come on, it's funny as shit, bro. It's funny.
But then he
shit.
keeps going back to the joke,
bro. No, it's not even that they keep going back to the joke. It's the goats lead him. So they're always on screen now. So they're always making a noise. It was funny at first, but then it started getting on my nerves. Maybe it was me because everybody in my fucking theater thought it was the funniest shit in the world. But that shit.
How'd you feel about Jane Foster? I heard her storyline was good.
Yeah.
See that, and so was there any type of seriousness with that?
Yeah.
Because that was like, how are y'all gonna do this story in one movie? I was like, this is kind of weird. Like,
yeah, she had cancer.
Yeah. That's storyline from the comics. But the thing with that is though, like on top of her having cancer, every time she transforms, the enchantment of Thor purges the chemotherapy out of her system.
Mm-hmm.
So they did that in the movie too. Okay, cool. Because that's one thing where I was like, you kind of have to do that with Jane Foster. Yeah, that's the whole point of her character. And I saw that she died too, but they basically confirmed. So Moon Knight kind of set that shit up with the afterlife and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you watch Moon Knight?
No, I didn't. But they
because they was like whenever you die, whatever religion or faith or whatever you believe in, you go to the afterlife of that. So that's why when the Black Panthers died, they go to the afterlife of. The what is it? They actually referenced it in Moon Knight too. The ancestral plane.
Yeah.
And then like they go to Valhalla.
Yeah.
All that shit. So I heard my man Idris was in that just.
Yeah.
That's honestly why he came back, because he was fed up with Marvel. I don't know if you knew that. He was like really, he didn't want to come back for the second Thor movie because he was like, y'all underused my character. Like the shooting schedule is hectic. Like I don't want to do this anymore. But he kind of got reinvigorated in that Russo brothers era. Like 'cause he wasn't supposed to be in Infinity War, but they asked him and he came back. So
wow.
yeah.
Damn. Man.
And apparently they like working with Taika. He enjoyed working with Taika Waititi. Because he's a hot director out right now. Like he's a solid director. Mm-hmm. I just think if you're not passionate about this franchise anymore, leave it. I'd rather you leave than, make garbage.
I feel that. So like now that we're talking about it, I feel like you definitely might, and you'll enjoy it. You won't say that it's garbage, but
I'll be like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah, just that. But you'll have your issues with it.
But I'm loving She-Hulk though, bro, so far.
I like She-Hulk.
The first episode, so let's just get this out of the way. Talking about She-Hulk, one of the things I'm hearing about, too much comedy. They think, and the Hulk. I'm seeing everything about this online about the Hulk now. They think the Hulk is just trash, like his whole universe is just trash, which I disagree with personally. But whatever, to each his own. But also, and I can kind of see this point. I don't know how the live audience is going to feel about this, but
here we go.
The feminism stuff, like. Oh, like I know how to control my anger. I'm a woman. Like that's part, like all that stuff. Like Bruce, you wouldn't understand like what it's like to be me. It's like you kind of grew up with a good family, whereas like Bruce grew up with an abusive dad that killed his mom.
Right.
It's like, I think he kind of knows.
Yeah.
And it's like just that like concept, even that concept where it was like, because I've only seen the first episode, and like when she's a good character, but when they take her into that like feminist angle, she comes off kind of bitchy, because even like at the end of the first episode where she was like, I apologize for all of the mean stuff I said, even though I was right and I meant it. He was like, so you're like, because remember she said that after they fought?
You're right, because my sister is saying the same shit that you're saying.
I'm not going to say it because we're on the show. I would have called her a special word that Billy Butcher from The Boys likes to use for people. That's what I literally I said that out loud, because I was like, what a thing to say.
It came. Well, you didn't see the second episode, so I don't.
I know about Blonsky. I saw the Blonsky scene, which I fucking love. I love the fact that Tim Roth is basically like playing his character for Pulp Fiction, kind of.
Right.
It's kind of cool. But I know like it's really following Dan Slott's comics from his run. I'm not a big reader of She-Hulk. Yeah. I just know like a lot of her history because like I watch Comics Explained a lot. So.
Yeah.
Even before the show came out, like I've known of She-Hulk, and I read like the old Savage She-Hulk comics, but I haven't read Dan Slott's run, or even it's another writer that was writing, John Byrne.
Yeah, I ain't read none of them.
Yeah, that like they're really pulling from Dan Slott's run mixed with John Byrne in terms of her origin.
Okay,
but yeah, like this is how she was in the like people, and like this is kind of like where like a lot of the woke stuff. I don't know if you've been seeing that argument online. That's this too, by the way. That keeps beeping.
Oh, it's all right.
But it's what is it? I forgot what I was about to say.
The woke stuff.
Yeah, the woke stuff that people are complaining about. Mm-hmm. It's like this is kind of who She-Hulk was though. Like, and they feel like she's just better at Bruce at everything. I was like, I don't see that. Like, did you see that she was better at him than stuff like off rip? Because I didn't really notice it. To me, it felt like Bruce was holding back. Just to teach her.
It's this fucking smart shit, bro.
Just like when he showed her, like, she threw the rock, like,
oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You could tell he's holding. Then when they fought, too, I was like, bro, he's holding back. Stop it.
Yeah.
Niggas be acting like, I don't know. Like, and I get some of the critiques about that stuff, because, like I said, I didn't like a lot of the, like, feminist angle stuff. Like, there's a way you can present. I'm not saying don't present it.
Yeah.
But there's a way where you can present it where it's not preachy, and it makes your female lead comes off as a bitch, kind of. It was because when she was saying those things to Bruce, I was like, what a bitch. Like, oh, fuck you.
Nah, my sister was saying the same
I was like, if my cousin said that to me, like, I would have smacked her in her face. Like, what's wrong with you, yo? Bro.
She was saying the same shit.
Like, that shit was crazy to me. But even, like, that's kind of that Captain Marvel shit, though. That was my problem with Captain Marvel. I'm like, Captain Marvel has the potential to be a great science fiction film, especially the concept they were going with where like the world mind in that movie was like controlling the race of the Kree and everything. That's a dope commentary you can make about artificial intelligence.
Right.
They just didn't do that. Instead just did this like, oh, she's a woman taking back her power storyline. And it's like, that's cool, but that's more interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Infinitely more interesting.
For sure.
And like a lot of the She-Hulk stuff, like they have more of those scenes from like Captain Marvel, like the biker scene where he's like, smile for me. That's that scene and everything. Like, and it sucks because I've seen Marvel handle talking about these topics in a good way. Jessica Jones, phenomenal. They deal with heavy topics in there like rape, sexual assault, all that type of stuff. But they do it in a way. And Jessica Jones, if you've ever read her comic books or watched any of the clips from the show, she's not the most personable person, but people still liked her character because they found a way to tell the story in a way to not make their lead actress come off as a bitch. Because I don't think Tatiana Maslany is that, and I don't think the character is that either. Because I still like the character.
Right.
Like her and Bruce's dynamic, her and Homeboy got a good dynamic between
Yeah,
them too.
They do.
But it made me feel like how I be talking to my cousins until she started saying the crazy shit to them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're drawing.
But everything that she was saying, like it came back to her in the second episode.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she like I ain't gonna say
Because I saw the Titania. Isn't she like a social media influencer or some shit?
Who?
Titania, the chick that attacked her at the end of the.
Oh yeah.
She's like a social media influencer or some shit, bro.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just hyped. Look, I'm watching it to see Daredevil.
Yeah.
They referenced Wolverine in the first episode.
They did, but you gotta catch it.
I caught it watching it. I was like, oh yeah, man, there
Yeah.
fucking DiCaprio me like,
Yeah.
like yo. I was like, yeah, I caught it, and it was like, or the second episode. Oh no, so I've only seen. I think I watched the part of the first. I saw the scene when her and her friend were looking for jobs because that's when it popped up on the computer.
Okay, yeah.
And she was talking to her and shit like that. But.
Yeah, so it came back. She lost the job. She was, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she got it.
But even with that, though, it was like she just made a brash, like, I would not be fucking with her friend.
Yeah.
Like, you told me to do this. Like, I didn't want to do this. And you kind of like, because honestly, somebody probably could have talked to homegirl. She would have calmed the fuck down.
The fucking, fucking, the villain or
Titania.
Oh,
that
to calm her down.
Somebody could have talked to her to calm her down, but like, yo, chill, you're drawing right now. Like, stop it. She didn't have to necessarily transform into She-Hulk to stop her. That was my whole thing. So it's like
I feel that.
That was like lazy writing to me. Like, oh, y'all had to make this happen. So boom, here's this funny thing. And then like that was kind of corny too. The who's that girl? I was like, come on, stop it. Stop it. Now the joke was funny where she's like, take your shoes off the hills. Cause like you know how girls are about their shoes and shit. Like that was I thought that was funny. Like that was cool. And then when she transforms back, like the whole suit fucked up, but her shoes are like I thought that was funny. That was hilarious. But other than that, like that scene was kind of like lazily written to me. So honestly, out of all the Marvel shows, I still think Loki's the best personally. I don't know if you watched Miss Marvel. I really loved Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel was really good.
No, I didn't. You know I don't watch shows.
Yeah.
And then I was over at my sister's, and I turned it on. I turned the second episode on. She said, "You're watching the show?" I said, "Yeah. I did want to see this." She said, "All the Marvel shows.
You pick She-Hulk.
You pick She-Hulk." I said, "Yeah."
Honestly, though, I think a lot of the other shows like WandaVision, I would say you might have liked Loki. But all the other ones, I think, would have been like, this is why I don't watch shows for you. Especially Falcon and Winter Soldier. Because it was good. It was good, but it was like a slow burn for kind of like a mediocre payoff at the end. Other than just seeing him in the suit and him being Cap now. That's cool. But it was like, could have been done better. Like a lot of the Marvel shows have been minus like Loki. Loki was fucking amazing, bro. Yeah. Loki was amazing. But so I guess we could get into more of the Comic-Con stuff, bro. Like bro, come on.
Real quick, you and my damn sister like the same shit with the Marvel shit.
What do you mean?
I think she said Loki was the best one.
Yeah, Loki was the best one, yeah.
I think she said Falcon and Winter Soldier was the worst.
I don't think that was the worst one. I think so. What came out?
Well, she said, well,
WandaVision. We got WandaVision, Loki. What else did we get? Falcon and Winter Soldier, Miss Marvel.
fucking, what is his name?
That was the worst one to me.
For real?
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
The only scene I really liked in there was the scene between Natasha's sister and
You crying?
Clint. Not sweating.
Oh.
Wow, I look like I'm crying?
A little. Well, now that you said that,
It's coming from up here.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yeah, the only scene I really liked in there was the scene between Clint. I like all the Natasha stuff where they referenced Natasha.
Yeah,
was the stuff I liked. Everything else, even Kingpin, they did him so dirty in that show, bro. They made it. That's why I understand why people are upset with a lot of the comedy in the MCU now, because they're doing it to the detriment of the characters.
See.
So, but let's go ahead and get into the Comic-Con stuff, bro.
Let's get it.
Yo, please tell me you're gonna watch Daredevil with me, bro. 18 episodes, bringing my guy back, bro. That to me, that matter of fact, let me pull up everything that's coming out.
I might watch it because, like I said,
Come on, we got to, bro.
I started Daredevil.
I was
right?
thinking that maybe we could possibly do reactions.
All right, we can do.
That's something I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about
do
doing reactions to the X-Men 90s cartoon because I've never seen it. You've never seen it either? Or are you? Is that like what?
Yeah, I was trying not to be like, what the fuck? Like I was trying not to
say they grab shit. I've only seen like 2 episodes. They referenced that in Miss Marvel.
They did, didn't they?
They changed her origin. She's not an Inhuman no more. She's a mutant.
You said Miss Marvel?
Yeah, not Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Kamala Khan.
Okay.
That show was so amazing, bro. Like
Miss Marvel?
I was surprised I was going to like it. Imagine so you know how we like the high school elements of Spider-Man and everything?
Yeah.
They literally did that all throughout. But
Yeah.
they also, the fact she's a Pakistani Muslim,
right.
So they touch on that stuff, like her cultural stuff. Bro, it was like, imagine like Sister
Uh-huh.
mixed with like a little bit of Fresh Prince, add in like a little Malcolm in the Middle, and that's what you get with this show. It's fucking amazing, bro. Like,
damn.
And it's like it's very much for teenagers. Like it's one of those things, but it's fucking amazing, bro. I really enjoy it. Did you? Oh, you don't watch shows? Because I like that Cloak and Dagger show too.
Oh yeah,
I like a lot of that teenage like angsty stuff and everything like that. I like a lot of that shit. But hold up.
Damn.
Actually, I don't like pulling up on my laptop. Let me go grab my phone real quick.
All right.
Because I want to talk about everything on here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, he'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just say this to the people. You know, I was watching Daredevil for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I watched got to the episode where they was in a bowling alley, and I just stopped right there. I don't know why I stopped. I liked the show. It was cool. It was very entertaining. The fight scenes was crazy. It's just, I don't know what it is with shows with me. Like, I just can't, I can't finish them.
I get what you mean. For me, like, it's, stop scheming. She always fucking scheming. But, go lay down. Go lay down. Go on. Bro, get in the cage. Go. Or just go lay down like you was. My bad. What was Daredevil.
Yeah.
That's to me the best that's the best thing Marvel, MCU, anything. Like ever. Like ever.
Jeez.
Ever. They nailed the character. Like they changed things about the character.
Right.
But they kept it so much so the character. That's why people wanted him back. Like he is just he embodies the character of Daredevil just as much as Robert Downey Jr. does.
Boy.
For Iron Man.
Boy.
Like, bro, like, and it's in the context of Marvel Netflix, but there's a scene in Defenders, the Netflix thing, where they so Daredevil and Iron Fist fight. And like, because this is pretty much Daredevil's universe, like in the comics, Iron Fist would have trashed him. Like, because Iron Fist is known as like the greatest martial art, well, the second greatest outside of like Shang-Chi and a couple other people. But Iron Fist he's above Daredevil.
Yeah.
This nigga gave him the business, bro. This nigga gave him the heads. Like, so Matt went to go get him. He was like, bro, you can't do this. You're going to get caught, da-da-da. Matt tried to grab him. He was like, get off me, nigga, like type shit like that. Matt was like, all right, boop, boop, bing, bing, bing. Jessica had to get between them, bro. Like, it stopped him, bro. Yeah, Daredevil was giving him the business, bro. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, but not even just the action sequences though with that show. Like for me, season 3 like culminated everything I loved about that show.
Yeah.
Where it's just like this whole season 3. I'm not gonna, because I want you to watch it. You kind of got to. If we're gonna watch the Born Again, you kind of got to finish it.
Yeah, I do gotta finish it, man.
But especially when Punisher comes in too. I think you will like Punisher too, the TV show.
Yeah,
I think you will like it. He's another one too. I would say he embodies the character as well. All of them do, except outside of Iron Fist. Every single one. Even Mike Coulter. Like I can see somebody else playing. The person I wanted to play Luke Cage was the one. He's the oh my God, he was Janet Jackson's husband in the Tyler Perry movie when they all married and they go to the
Malik
mountains
Yoba
with Jill Scott when they made her get off the plane because she was too fat. Bro, that shit was fucked up, bro.
Wait.
She looked at him. She looked at her husband. He was like, "What? You gonna pay for that ticket, right?
Right.
You gonna drive?
Right.
You better drive."
Man, that shit was funny as shit.
Every nigga in the theater was with their wife watching that, wanting to die, but they know their girl looking because laughing. If that was me, would you be laughing?
Right.
That nigga sitting there like, no.
Facts.
But him, I've always wanted him as Luke Cage. He's just not husky enough.
Yeah.
But I think he could have worked out because he was in this show recently called Last Survivor. I think it's about like everybody in the chain of command of government gets killed, and basically like this nobody within the administration gets promoted to president.
Damn.
He was in that show, and I was like, oh, I can see him as Luke Cage. He was nice. He was dope.
Okay.
But yeah, so but they all. But especially those 3, I would say Bernthal as Punisher.
Yeah.
Charlie Cox won.
Okay.
Bernthal as Punisher too.
Okay.
And then Homegirl as Jessica Jones. Like, because I love Jessica Jones' comic books. I actually just reread it. I'm doing the comic book things on here.
Okay.
Love her comics a lot. She kills it as Jessica Jones. Even brings more like different things in the character that like I never noticed in the comic books reading it, but now that I'm rereading it and reading it through the context of her performance, is like, wow, this is even better. So
yeah,
but yeah, so that's why they're bringing the guy back. But it's this scene at the end. I'm not going to tell you everything and why this is happening, but basically something happened where Matt is contemplating killing Kingpin and basically like has been plotting this shit the whole season, and it finally gets to the point, and it's like this beautiful scene where like Kingpin is on the ground and Matt is just like boom, boom, boom. And then he like grabs him, about to kill him. And like you just hear Vanessa, his girl, like, no, stop. And he stops himself. And Kingpin's like, no, come on, kill me.
And he snaps.
Kill me. He was like, no.
Yeah.
You don't get to destroy who I am. And it's like, oh
scene.
my God, because he's been struggling with this the whole season. And it's like, Matt is still, bro, it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. It's straight out of a comic, out of the, like, literally you can see it happening in the comic, but amazing. And the Charlie Cox's delivery, everything. Even the guy that plays Bullseye in that show in season 3, they finally brought Bullseye in.
He was tough.
Amazing, bro. They added a mental illness aspect to it.
Oh shit,
that's there in the comic books, but they present. He's a tragic figure in his show. Let's say that he's a tragic figure because you see he's trying to be good. He's trying to, but with Wilson Fisk around, like it's not going to happen. It's not going to allow you to be good.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of, you got to watch it, bro. It's like, especially season 2 was amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking Daredevil. And like, I don't think this is a spoiler. I think you already know this, but it's Daredevil and Elektra like fighting fucking ninjas, bro. Yeah. Like it's fucking amazing. Like literally when she popped up in the episode, I'm not going to tell you which episode she pops up in, but I was like, yes. Like I'm literally like, yes. And she, even her, like, kills it as a lecture. Kills it. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, she's all right." I think she kills it she gets that, like, you can tell she's like one of them girls. She's almost like She-Hulk in a manner. Like in the comic book, She-Hulk is presented as like this party girl, things like that. Elektra presents herself as that, but really deep down, she's just like this jaded figure. Like it's hard to describe what her character is, but like Elodie Young just brings that character to life from the comic book so much. You get that sexy nature of her. You feel the danger of this girl lurking underneath her, but she's so beautiful you can't resist it. And then,
Ooh.
yeah, she's so like Matt. Her and Matt just fit perfectly with each other, but she's not good for Matt. You know she's not good. Like you know she's not good for Matt, but you're like, if I was your nigga, I would tell you, bro. Look, man, she not good for you, but I ain't gonna be too mad. But
Does he bust it down?
Oh, he busted down.
He busted cheeks.
He busted cheeks in that joint.
Jeez.
It's a scene in there where you're gonna be like, ooh.
Ooh la la.
Now she's like she's a skinnier girl. Mm-hmm. That's that to me that was my only thing because Elektra in the comics is like busty.
Yeah.
But that's how they draw women in the comics though. So
right.
I get them like casting somebody more realistic and shit like that.
Right.
Just like in the comics, Captain Marvel's like big tits, big butt, like
yeah.
And they cast Homegirl. And it's like she's a pretty girl. I think she's pretty in the face, but I think we all saw them pictures.
Oh.
You ever seen the pictures where they put like pause Tom Holland's ass next to hers and Tom Holland's is bigger than hers?
Yo, that is hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. But like literally but regardless, you gotta watch Born Again with me, bro. Like that shit, like that's really what I'm looking forward to, especially like
I got you. They're
setting up all these like, especially with Hawkeye, how they set up Kingpin in there. Even though I didn't like the performance, I think they set him up like good.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever read Born Again before? Daredevil Born Again?
Never.
You won't get the reference then. It won't matter. I'll explain it to you off camera. It's gonna take too long, but let me pull up.
Pull up the everything that's coming out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Comic-Con. Yes, sir.
What?
Uh-oh.
They just removed Michael Pena from the entire MCU. I think.
Oh, shit. Oh, he was in Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. He was the boy that was telling the stories.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll read the story. I'll read it later. I just saw that article popped up when I typed in MCU. Feature films.
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of shit. And they one thing that I'm happy that they did was, well, I don't give a fuck about it. They pushed back Shazam. I feel like they should have did that because
that's DC. We'll get to DC. We're gonna get to DC.
Oh, my bad. I jumped the gun.
You go.
I jumped the gun.
You good. We're gonna talk about it.
Definitely.
All right, so they said Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, just closing out Phase 4. That trailer, bro. What part got you? Tell me what part got you. Because it got everybody. I know it got everybody.
The fucking whole trailer got me, bro. It's like as soon as it came on and everybody's wearing white and they walking.
See, I was good.
Until you saw his face.
No.
What happened?
I was good up until Queen Angela come in. My entire family is gone. What more can I give? I was like, oh, damn.
She said my whole entire family is gone. So Shuri probably thinks Shuri is dead.
Which I hope she is. But cause I don't want to see her be Black Panther. I really don't. I want to see
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, bro.
But they was hinting that he might be coming back because isn't that what happens in the comics? Like he comes back.
From what I've heard, he's coming back to mentor Shuri from the ancestral plane.
Shit, man, that's
so
bullshit,
yeah. And like,
bro.
Look, I know what a man's ass looks like. Pause.
Ooh, bro.
And I know what a woman's ass looks like.
Okay, well, this is the second time
that was clearly a woman.
You brought up a man's.
I mean, the
ass
MCU likes showing this man, but I can't help it. They putting it in the screen.
Yeah, they definitely
Wasn't
do.
Thor like butt ass naked?
Butt ass naked.
Wait, they showed it?
Yes, bro. They ain't show his.
I'm about to say they ain't show no meat, did they? They ain't show no meat, did they? Don't do that.
You're a little excited about that one, ain't you?
Nah, because I'm like, I would be surprised. I mean, look,
he said
I wouldn't be surprised from Taika Waititi because that's Taika Waititi type humor.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the fact that Marvel let him do it, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I
mean, let's be real though. That nigga, body of the gods.
Chris Hemsworth?
Yes, body of the gods. That nigga, bro. Prior to him, the only person I really looked at like that, I'm like LeBron. Like that nigga, like if you see LeBron back in the day and now, it's crazy. Bro.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But then when I saw him,
yeah.
So he kind of like he lost like a bunch of weight for that Ron Howard movie. They were like on the ship and everything like that. Tom Holland was in it too. I forget what it was.
Moby Dick.
Yeah,
wasn't it Moby Dick?
It was
Battle of the Sea. Something
that was
like
the real story that Moby Dick was based off of.
Okay, yeah.
But he lost a lot of weight for that.
For real.
Yeah, he did like the Christian Bale type shit.
Oh,
He lost a lot of weight, and he gained it back, or he started gaining it back, so he wasn't as big. For this movie, when he was wearing the Ravager jacket and everything, that was the first on-set picture they posted. This nigga's arms was big as shit. I was like, the only nigga I've seen like that is The Rock.
Yeah.
That nigga's arm, like that nigga's arm was big as my fat ass leg, but they was all muscle, bro. Yo, I'm like, holy fuck.
I think he's getting ready to be Hulk Hogan.
I've heard, yes.
That's going to be crazy because the same people who did, the same person, what's his name, Todd Phillips? The one
that did Joker, he's doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be crazy, bro. What? Oh, my goodness.
That should be fascinating to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's another one. But I just think Hemsworth is a solid actor. He's like, he reminds me of like an Idris Elba, though. He keeps picking like semi-bad roles where Idris is just picking, I think his career is done. I don't think he's... Because it's like, I love him as an actor, but you continuously pick these shitty movies.
That's how I feel about Jamie Foxx.
See, I can agree with that. That Day Shift movie was pretty good, though.
Are you serious?
I love that movie. That shit was special. Dave Franco kept pissing on himself, bro. That shit had me weak, bro.
Bro, that shit was so terrible.
And then fucking Snoop came out with the judge. Go lay down.
Shit out me.
Go lay down. You don't know how to just chill, bro. Go.
Little dog.
I try to be nice to you. Go lay down.
Little dog. That's it.
But yeah, I thought it was good. I guess we could talk about that later in the show. But
I don't want to talk about that shit.
Okay, we can talk about it next episode.
We can talk about it.
But where we at?
We got off track though.
I think it's going to be kind of similar to. I think, given how Marvel's been, that maybe what Blade look like. I hope not.
What?
Blade
will look like what?
That in terms of comedy.
Fuck no.
I hope not. I would hope not. I would hope not. But look at what Marvel's doing.
Nah, bro.
I don't think we're going to get anything like what Wesley was giving us.
Well, I don't think so either. But nah, bro. They can't do that. They can't.
Be shocked. Is all I'm saying.
All right, so
because I thought Christian Bale being in Thor: Love and Thunder, I thought it was going to be amazing simply because he was in it. He don't pick back scripts. Apparently, this time he did, from what I'm hearing from people. So it's like maybe these niggas are just going in trying to get that Marvel check and dipping. So Mahershala Ali, I don't know. He got his Oscar, so he's not necessarily looking for an Oscar.
Yeah, he's not looking for it. And he was already in Luke Cage, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Cottonmouth, yeah.
Cottonmouth. That's so fucked up.
That shit. It was a scene in Luke Cage where the nigga, something happened, and he killed somebody close to Cottonmouth. His Cottonmouth's one of his like henchmen or whatever. Yeah. One of them niggas that's trying to like, oh yeah, I'm trying to work my way up, this, that, and the third. Killed the wrong nigga. So Turk, the one nigga Turk, the black nigga that be in Daredevil, the opening scene of Daredevil, season 1, when he saved the girls that was being trafficked and shit.
Black Bull.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You probably seen him in other stuff too. He's in, I'm drawing a blank on what his name is, what the actor's name is, but he's basically like a consistent character throughout all of the Netflix shows. But he's imagine like Phil Coulson, but like he's a criminal basically. Okay. But it's funny. It's funny because like literally like Daredevil will run up on like season 2. Daredevil ran up on him. He's like, "Come on," he said, "Come on, D, don't send me back, bro." Oh shit. Daredevil's just looking at him like, "I'm about to send you back." He's like, "All right, man, not the face, bro, not the face." But he showed up in Luke Cage, right? Yeah. So the bull walked up. He was like, "Yeah, I tried to kill Homeboy, but I accidentally killed such and such." He was like, "But it's cool though. It's cool because Cottonmouth got mad." And that's when Turk walked up. Turk was like, "Yo, man, where my money at? I told you where this nigga was. Where the fuck my money at?" This nigga Cottonmouth grabs the bull, throws him off the roof, right? Turned to the other boy. He said, "You could go collect your money from Tone downstairs." The nigga he just threw downstairs. Oh, shit. This nigga Turk looked at him. He said, "Man, y'all niggas crazy. I'm going back uptown." Oh, we're going back to Daredevil's town, right? Because he said, "Y'all niggas crazy, bro." Right. I'm going back up to uptown. But yeah, where were we at?
We were talking about Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther, Wakanda. I like that part. Angela Bassett got me with that. But Michael B. Jordan, that's where we were. Michael B. Jordan. I want him back. I want him to be the Black Panther or just recast him. I'm one of those people that's like recast him. That's personally how I feel.
Who would you if you was?
I don't know. Maybe an unknown, so it's not too jarring. Just get somebody we don't know, we've never heard of.
I'd say get Denzel's son.
Nah, I think it should be somebody we don't know, like a completely unknown actor who has very limited roles.
The bull from he was in one of the Purge movies. He was the first Purge when they went in the hood, and they it's showing you how the Purge started. It was this black boy, he was black as shit. He looked like he could be Blade.
See, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See.
But,
I mean,
but
he
cast the unknown is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's unknown though. Like he's not in a bunch of roles. He was in the movie.
I'm saying like somebody who's very little work, nothing.
Yeah, he got nothing.
I feel you. Because to make it less controversial, if you were to recast him.
Yeah, because
they made their decision.
Yeah,
and it kind of sucks because, like I said, like I was looking forward to that rivalry between him and Namor from the comics, bro. That's one of the things I love from Black Panther in the comics. Like him and Namor was like, they got the smoke, bro. That's like Crips and Bloods. Like, nah, nigga, we ain't never good, bro. Like type shit, we ain't never good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was one of those people. But if not recast him, bring back Michael B. Jordan. You have a bona fide superstar in that. That way, you're getting him back in the Marvel fold because I would like to see him in Thunderbolts, which is one of the future movies. We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
I think he would be a great fit for that movie, like, especially given what Thunderbolt is basically Marvel's Suicide Squad. So,
right.
But I'm looking forward to the movie. Honestly, the most thing I'm looking forward to, honestly, is I'm not looking forward to Riri Williams. Honestly, I think her comics are trash. So,
For real.
Yeah, it just sucks though because you got a lot of people that just don't like her because they feel like, oh, they're replacing him with a black woman. Like. Whatever, but I just don't like her because her comics suck.
Right.
But the most thing I'm excited for is Namor, honestly.
Yeah.
And the possible Doom stuff.
Yeah, the possible Doom shit. That shit.
Nah, if they show that shit, like I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a real opening, and it's gonna set up for a lot of shit though.
Yeah,
that would be the best way to do it. Fuck it.
All right, so that's gonna close out Phase 4, and I'll just add this in too. Like, I don't think Wakanda Forever was supposed to be the end of Phase 4. I think it's just everything has been so rocky with Phase, so they've had like their most misses.
Yeah.
Well, what people would define, because I like movies like The Eternals. Like, what came out in Phase 4?
Shang-Chi.
Black Widow was trash. I like Shang-Chi a lot. Eternal, I love The Eternals.
Me too.
Personally. No Way Home, without saying. Multiverse of Madness, I thought it was good.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
Like Thor, Love and Thunder. And then we got Black Panther. I think Far From Home counts as Phase 4 as well, too. Which I didn't think was a bad movie, honestly.
Far From...
that was the second Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad, but...
Yeah.
No Way Home just shits on it.
Yeah.
Like, No Way Home shits on it completely.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so... I don't think Phase 4 was bad, but then you got to go to their TV stuff. So let me... Because literally everything, all their television stuff has been Phase 4. There we go.
Looking it up right now. Going through it.
It's the Netflix stuff. It's young adult. Not that either. Where's all the other stuff? Motherfuckers. All right, here we go. WandaVision. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Solid. Wasn't bad. Like I said, Loki's fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. What If was good. I like What If a lot.
A lot of people liked it, right?
Yeah. Well, it was hit or miss for a lot of people.
For real.
Because they broke a lot of canon. So literally in this, so you know how like, I don't know if you know this or not, but in the comics and Marvel kind of carried this over to the films. Whenever you leave your main universe with the Infinity Stones, you can't use those Infinity Stones in another universe. They kind of broke that rule in What If, baby, which was kind of weird. But I don't know. That was weird.
What is Marvel doing?
Yeah. Like I said, Hawkeye, I didn't really like too much. I enjoyed Moon Knight a lot.
You want to know something? I watched the first episode.
I forgot about that.
What?
Moon Knight.
I watched the first episode.
That shit might actually be higher for me. I forgot that came out.
Yeah, you put Jessica Jones as third.
Well, no. I'm talking about in terms of like the new Disney Plus stuff.
Oh,
because I think the Netflix stuff shits on every like Iron Fist is like trash. It's complete garbage.
Right.
Luke Cage is meh. Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Punisher, that shits on a lot of Marvel, like the stuff the actual Marvel Studios is doing.
Damn.
Like straight up. But Moon Knight, he should have got an Emmy for that.
Cause he's playing like what 3 different characters.
Yeah, 3 different characters, but then on top of that, it's like he shows so much range, but it's specific scenes where they're dealing with like the drama and the trauma in his life. He ate that shit up.
He's bull.
Yeah. So I forgot. I may have to move that up higher.
What's his name? Oscar
Isaacs.
Oscar
Isaacs. Yeah. Then Miss Marvel, which I thought, like I said, I thought it was fucking amazing. And now we got She-Hulk. So I don't think Phase 4 has been as bad as people are making it out to be. But I understand why some people wouldn't like it.
Right.
I'm not gonna hate on niggas that be like, oh, I don't like Phase 4. Like, all right, fine.
So this is the best thing for them to do is just to close this shit out.
Close it out and start anew.
And the best way to do it is with Wakanda Forever.
Exactly. With something that I think people, it's going to be hard for people not to like this movie unless it's absolutely garbage.
It might. It's not. I don't know if it's gonna be better than the first one, but I'm guarantee it's gonna make more money than the first one.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Ryan and Coogler, I trust, bro.
Were you about to say Ryan Gosling?
No, I was about to say and Ryan Coogler, I trust, but I just say Coogler. Sometimes I call him Cougs. And Cougs, I trust.
What the hell?
But
I really thought you was about to say.
In Cougs, I trust.
Yo.
But yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp starts off Phase 5.
Oh Jesus, what's that? 2023 next year?
Yeah, February 17th.
Damn.
And that's Kang. Kang's supposed to be villain of that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because I've been hearing, spoiler alert, this is spoilers because it may be spoilers.
Okay.
They're saying they may kill that nigga off.
Kang?
Scott.
Ooh, what?
Kang might start out like he might kill Scott.
Oh, that's how he's coming?
Yeah. He coming with the heat. So
that's how he's coming.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Those are rumors I've been hearing. So that'll be ill. That'll be something I want to see. What else was it? It was something else I wanted to say in reference to that as well. But yeah.
Real quick, I saw this picture of Bull. What's his name? The boy that plays Kang.
Oh, Jonathan Majors?
Yeah. I saw a picture of him. Supposedly he's
not
be supposedly. Yeah. So he had the big picture.
He ripped. That nigga's fucking Chuck Diesel ripped, bro.
They said this is a rumor, but they said that he was gonna be I hope it's a rumor. Fucking who was in Rocky? Was it Mr. T?
Clubber Lang's son?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
it's like we already did it with Drago.
Yeah,
it was actually good. I thought it was gonna be bad.
What? You thought that was gonna be bad?
Because that 4 was bad, bro. The original Rocky movie, that shit was trash.
I feel you.
And then on top of that, like I'm like, this is just like at the time this is like anti-Russian propaganda because at the time the Soviet Union was still around. So.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, this is like cartoonish. It literally, like the military like sponsored that movie. Like literally, a lot of like Sylvester Stallone is like a literal fucking narc. Yeah, this nigga was in Rambo. Rambo was literally produced by the This has to do with politics and film, so I'll go ahead and explain it real quick. They literally used real Al Qaeda people, the people that did 9/11. Oh. They filmed real scenes with those niggas, the Mujahideen at the time. There's literally a scene in that where and the boys kind of like made fun of it in the TV show. But where like Sylvester Stallone would say, I represent my Mujahideen brothers. And like,
oh no.
Yes, and you know who the leader of the Mujahideen was, right? Something like that. So it's like there's literally like old news pictures and like photographs and articles like written about bin Laden as like a freedom fighter because at the time they were fighting the Soviet Union in Afghanistan. So but literally like a lot of those Rambo movies, especially the later ones where like they're in like Vietnam or Afghanistan, is just straight up like propaganda. Like the State Department, like literally the State Department and the military were literally like filming this movie. Basically.
Yo, that's crazy. That's deep.
Yeah.
Damn. So I understand.
So I'm like
how that would be.
Yeah, and it's like the very cartoonish way they just like they depict like the Soviet people. It's just fucking ridiculous. Like, because like a lot of those people, if you talk to like especially the generation that was around when the Soviet Union was there, and then post after it fell, like unanimously, like I think like polling was like 70%, like they favored the Soviet Union over what happened now.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, so a lot of those old 80s films and everything, like Top Gun, that's why I refuse to go see the new one. Straight up propaganda. Like straight up. So
even though that's one of the highest movies this year.
yeah, I refuse though. I almost went to go see it until like I heard like literally since the second one came out, military recruitment has gone up.
Whoa.
And that's even sicker to me because it's like usually you'll get a lot of military recruitment when the economy's fucked. So you're literally propagandizing kids like. And that's something else. This will be the last thing politically I'll say. Like you hear a lot of like these people talking about, like they're like concerned about like gay teachers and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you literally allow like the military to come into your kid's school to recruit them to go fight like a bunch of brown people overseas, like kill a bunch of people overseas just so they can get a fucking college education.
That's deep.
And that's normalized, but you're scared of like a gay teacher having his like picture of his like whatever, his spouse or whatever on his desk. Like I'm more concerned about the nigga recruiting kids to go to their death.
Yeah.
And that shit. But that's why I don't fuck with a lot of like, that's honestly why I took a step back from watching movies and shit a lot. Because I noticed a lot of that shit in these movies. Like,
For real?
yeah, just like these cartoonish depictions of like Chinese people and like Russian people. Whenever there's like a group of people in the United States or a country the US doesn't like you'll see a lot of that shit. Like
In the movies.
yeah, even how like Shield, for example, in the MCU, like literally Shield is basically supposed to be like the stand-in proxy for the CIA, and they're like, oh, they may do bad things, but it's for good reasons. It's like, no, they just do bad shit for bad things.
Right,
It's like
right.
so good reasons they actually do shit. Like,
Damn.
yeah, like a lot, like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, and then when you actually like learn about this shit, like these niggas are straight up criminals, bro.
Yeah.
They literally have something called CIA rat lines, where basically they were funding the Cold War with drug money, basically.
Yo.
So they were literally stealing. They had a lot of these anti-communist guerrilla groups in places like Afghanistan was one of them. But that's why they didn't fuck with the Taliban afterwards, because the Taliban stopped producing the poppy seeds for the heroin and shit.
Damn.
And that's why they went in. Bush went in and overthrew them because we were making so much money. The United States was making so much money stealing the poppy seeds and selling them for heroin and shit, and selling them to the pharmaceutical companies for their drugs. It's crazy, bro. But they were literally funneling money from these anti-communist groups and like Asian shit. So like a lot of the KMT, they're like offshoots of the Chiang Kai-shek like government under China. It's a whole bunch of history behind it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is.
Yeah, but anti-communist fighters basically, like they were literally like selling drugs to the United States and funneling it in. And that's when like the Iran Contra stuff comes in with like the crack cocaine coming into the black neighborhoods and everything like that.
The crack cocaine.
Yeah, like so in shows like Snowfall, they actually
dive into that a little bit.
with Gary Webb. Gary Webb was the journalist that exposed that. And I think they said that he's like, I don't know if he's the actual character or there's a character in the show inspired by him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he ended up committing suicide. Yeah, he apparently he killed himself, right? By shooting himself in the head twice. They literally think we're dumb. They literally think we're dumb.
That's crazy.
He was like the original like Epstein, like, oh, Epstein hung himself with a paper t-shirt. Mysteriously, the cameras cut off. Okay.
Wow.
The guards were asleep.
Right.
Like, all right.
Come on now.
You think we're dumb. Okay.
That's crazy, dog.
But yeah, so a lot of these Hollywood, like most films in Hollywood get some type of funding from like the CIA, State Department. Like a lot of these, they literally have people within the CIA that like go on these sets and work with people. And it is normalized, it's a normal thing. Like,
it's a normal thing.
Yeah, and a lot of them, like a lot of the studios, the film studios, buckle to it because they can't get like the helicopters and stuff they need. Like they get them for free. So if you're making like a movie that's shitting on the government, basically, like they're going to say "fuck you," like we're not helping you. So
God,
yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Like
that's
Marvel's one of the biggest proponents of it.
Yeah, I can see that now. Now that you explain that to me, that's a little deep.
But I turn my filter off. I just turn the filter off, honestly, because like. All that, but yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, like a lot of the TV shows are kind of tying into Kang. I know I went off on the whole tangent, but
yeah, it's all right.
Kang is going to be, he's going to be a dope villain, especially with Jonathan Majors.
That's what I was saying. I was saying, my bad. Fucking, they had a picture of him. He was husky, and then somebody said, yeah, if this nigga is looking like this, it's over for Ant-Man.
Bro, he's not fucking with him, bro. I was even that nigga in The Harder They Fall. Like, that nigga, bro, he was thorough in that movie, bro.
I fuck with that movie.
I fucking love that movie, bro. Yo, Idris Elba killed that shit, bro.
Yo, not only did Idris Elba...
all of them did.
Bro, the bull...
Fucking Regina King. Oh, my God, I love Regina King,
the bull who plays in fucking Atlanta.
Lakeith Stanfield?
Yes.
I fucking hate him, but yeah. I can't stand him sometimes, bro, because he's like... He reminds me of like a Jared Leto.
Oh shit!
Like, oh, I'm gonna do all this method acting, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, like you did all that method acting, you were in the movie. You were either in the movie for a limited amount of time, or like you gave a 1-note performance, in my opinion.
I fuck with him. I fuck with his acting.
I thought he was good in Get Out. I like what he did in Get Out, even though but he was in it for like a small amount. That's my point.
So you didn't like him in The Harder They Fall?
I liked him. But he wasn't like my favorite character.
He snapped because
I like Homegirl better, dude. Shorty that
that's in Atlanta.
That clapped on him, bro. Yo.
Her
name? The girl.
I forgot her name. Yeah. I know you.
She clapped on him.
Yeah.
She's like, you gonna cheat the count this time?
Yeah. Facts.
Oh, that shit was hard, bro. I'm mad he killed my nigga. Like I liked him too, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
I fuck with him.
My favorite character though was like the lead, like Jonathan Majors. It was Jonathan Majors, Rufus, Regina King, then his homie. The sniper nigga.
Yeah.
He was bull too, bro.
Yeah, he was bull. Oh, man.
Zazie Beetz was good in it too. It's just that.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Yeah, she is.
She was in Bullet Train too.
For real?
Yes, I didn't even notice it was her. Like, I went with Matt. I was like, is that Zazie Beetz? He was like, yeah. Was like, oh,
shit, she was in Deadpool.
Yeah, she was Domino.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking, what the fuck was I about to say? But I don't know. I just like the villains in that movie. The villains in The Harder They Fall, that shit.
Fire.
Oh my God.
And then Regina King's still around, so if they ever do the sequel. So
Facts. She didn't die. Facts. And then the whole twist, how they was related.
Yeah. That was the only thing. I was like, all right, it's a good twist. I kind of saw it coming. Mm-hmm. But like they were dragging it on too much a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I liked him when he was like, come on, shoot me.
Yeah.
He said, you a buck. You gonna shoot yo, bro. That shit was hard, bro. But I'm like, all right, now you just come on. Let's wrap this up.
I feel that.
Let's wrap it up.
I feel that.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He was in Dope too.
Who? Yeah. See, I fuck with him.
You gotta rewatch that movie, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta rewatch that movie. I just rewatched it today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's fucking amazing, bro.
Dope.
It's fucking amazing.
Shameik Moore, he's very talented.
I don't know why he doesn't get the more roles.
Me neither,
I really
bro.
don't. I really don't get it, bro.
He's really talented.
I even liked him in The Get Down. Remember that show?
I watched that. I did.
That was really good.
I did.
You know
watch
who else
that.
was in that too, right? Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yeah, he was.
He was the cokehead nigga. Mm-hmm. I liked him because he was dancing all the time.
And he was popping his mom, wasn't he?
He was?
No. Shameik Moore.
Shameik Moore was popping.
Yeah.
Yo, Shameik Moore always been getting the bitches, bro. And Dope, he had Zoe Kravitz.
Facts.
She was fucking with him, bro.
Facts. And then he is very talented, bro.
But the music in that movie too.
Yeah,
you know they actually recorded them.
Yeah.
They have like a little mini EP out too. The little nigga that played Flash.
Yeah.
That was a little Indian nigga that was in the group with them. The boy that played Flash in the new Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Damn.
I even like that scene when they was they was arguing with the white boy about saying the N-word.
Yeah.
That shit had me wicked. I was like, all right, you can say it. He was like, all right, my niggas, and she smacked the shit on. She's like, sorry, it's reflex. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got rewatched Dope.
Yeah, so the director that directed that,
yeah,
he was supposed to direct The Flash.
Oh shit,
Rick Famuyiwa. That's why he casted her.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
So, but yeah, that movie, I just rewatched it, man. It was like when I first watched it again, bro. Like,
for real.
Yes, it was fire, bro.
And ASAP Rocky, like he did like a good job, right?
Good job,
right?
He played ASAP Rocky basically, but
right.
He didn't like. For example, Tyga. You could tell Tyga didn't know what he was doing. Tyga had a little small scene in that, but they even had like political commentary in that.
Right.
So that like in their scene when they doing the drug deal, they start off watching like drone strikes and shit. And Tiger was like, "Oh yeah, that shit ill, da da da, this, that, and the third." And ASAP Rocky was like, "I don't know, man, that's kind of fucked up." They had like a whole political conversation in that shit. I was like, "Yo, that shit kind of hard, bro." And then they bring back the slippery slope reference because he was like, if they doing that to them over there, like the next thing is gonna be weird terrorists and they're gonna be drone striking Crenshaw and shit.
I remember that
part. And Vince Staples was like, slippery slope. He was like, "My nigga, bro." He was like, "My nigga."
I remember. I remember that part.
Yeah, and it was weird because it was like, it was dope to see those two because like I was always like them a little bit, like the little black nerd nigga. Like I didn't dress like them or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I was in the comics and shit. I was in the like rock and white shit basically. like Forrest Whitaker was a narrator in the beginning. He was like, "Yeah, they get picked on because they like white shit." I was like, "Yep, that's me."
That's funny as shit.
That's me. But yeah, like I like that what's the word, like the street niggas acknowledge, like record, because I felt that's what hip hop always was. Hip hop was always the street nigga. Like being the street nigga was not the cool thing to do. It was always the street niggas rapping about don't come to the streets. That's what hip hop originally was, and I felt like Dope kind of got that, and Rick being from the era he's from, he understood that, and that message came through. That's what I really love so much about that movie.
Okay. Yeah, I got
is that like it put him in that context of like he had to do. He turned out to be a real nigga, bro. Like especially when he pulled the gun on nigga, he was like, "Look, bro, just give me the bag. I don't want to shoot you.
Yeah,
I will shoot you right now. Give me." And he knew. He looked him in. See, I wish take more roles. I just hate he does this whole method acting thing. It's like Jared Leto, and you're in the movie for like 5 minutes. But whatever. That's what I do. But that look he gave him where he understood. Like he was like, "All right, we're gonna bounce. Like, let's go." And then he gave him a little nod afterwards in school and everything. I was like, "Yo, that's kind of hard."
Yeah. Okay.
But then in the beginning, he was fucking with the security guard. He said, "Man, no." He said, "Marquise, don't act like I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga. You better go talk to your daddy, nigga. Ask him about Stacy, nigga."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, bro."
Jeez.
But yeah. So Jonathan Majors, he looking Chuck Diesel.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that might be why Ant-Man gonna bite the dust, bro. Honestly. But
that's crazy.
Guardians Volume 3. I think that's gonna be the last one ever. The last Guardians.
Yeah, they talking about somebody gonna die.
Batista leaving. So he's definitely gonna die. I can see Zoe coming back.
Yeah.
I can see her coming back. But Batista's leaving because he was shitting on Disney for a while when they fired James Gunn. Because he was like, him and James Gunn are
that's
like,
his folks.
That's his friend. That's his nigga. Same thing with Chris Pratt. Like Chris Pratt, even though he wasn't outspoken like Batista was, he was like threatening to leave Disney if they didn't bring him back for Volume 3. Because they were like, the way all that situation went down, it was some bullshit and everything. But the way they fired him, they were like, "Come on, bro. Like that's kind of like, what are you doing?"
It was about like old tweets.
Yeah, like and look,
he said some crazy.
He said some crazy shit. I've heard worse on the internet. So when I read them, I was like, these are actually kind of funny. and in terms of like fucked up, sick humor, like sick, twisted internet humor.
Oh God.
But it's like I could see why a studio would be concerned, but they're tweets from like years ago. And it's like, whatever. But so because of that, I definitely, Batista already said he's done with Marvel. He's not coming back. Or Disney altogether.
They got a role for him in DC.
Yeah.
Somewhere he can be somebody in there.
Yeah. Chris Pratt, I don't know if he's coming back because a lot of the like woke people in Hollywood don't like him because he's Christian. He goes to a church where apparently they don't like gay people or whatever. I don't even know how true that is, but they just like started saying Chris Pratt doesn't like gay people, and Chris Pratt's like, "What are you talking about?" Like literally, he was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, wow. So I can see Disney kind of like distancing themselves from him, which kind of sucks. Yeah, because it's like this nigga, he didn't even say anything. Literally, right. They're like canceling him, and he didn't even say shit. Wow, just because he's like Christian, just because he's religious or whatever, and they perceive that he hates like gay or trans. It was homegirl, fucking Elliot Page now, Ellen Page and as Elliot now. Yeah, and it's like she came out like randomly and just like started attacking him. It was like, oh, but you're not going to talk about your anti-trans and anti-gay church you go to or whatever, and like all the liberal woke internet started shitting on Chris Pratt just for that, and Chris Pratt was like, "What are you talking about?" Like it got to the point where they had to come out and speak up for Chris Pratt. Like Zoe Saldana was like, "Yeah, y'all tripping, stop it." And Batista was basically like, stop, like, shut the fuck up type shit. Like, James Gunn came out, tweeted out shit about Chris Pratt. Like, he seems like a good dude from what I've heard them say. But again, those are famous people. All famous people are like shallow to me. So, so they can say he's a good person, but they can all be equally shallow. But I don't know. I see Chris Pratt, especially like he comes from more of that middle America background. I can see him kind of being kind of like one of those rare good people in Hollywood. So
I can see that.
But yeah, so I think they're going to kill off Rocket. I think the only person that's really going to be left, two people, is literally going to be Gamora, possibly, and Groot. But they could always bring Groot back. Like, they could literally Groot and just grow him back, regrow him back. But I don't know, and James Gunn, he's not coming back. He's over at DC now. DC got him.
DC got him, yeah.
He's going Peacemaker, season 2 for Peacemaker. He's got another show coming
out. I was just about to say that.
Like, they're literally giving, like, Zaslav, the guy, the new head of WB, Discovery, he's, like, in love with James Gunn. He loves James Gunn. Who else? Apparently he likes Matt Reeves. He's kind of hesitant. That's why he was hesitant about Batman, from what I've heard. But they still signed him to that first look deal. But
and that's a deal.
Apparently he don't like JJ because they're, like, trying to find a way to get out of that contract with him. Apparently. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Because that was his show that they canceled, that animated show. Dang. They gave this nigga $500 million, and, like, he hasn't even made anything for them yet. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I can see why they're, like, kind of mad. Like,
yeah. Because that's, damn, gave him a check. He ain't even do anything.
Animated show. Like,
right.
But yeah, so James Gunn's not going to be there. I don't know, like, the only person I could really see, I think Taika should go to Guardians. I think that's more where the
that's his speed. That's exactly. You nailed it. Nailed it.
And the only reason why he didn't direct the reason why James Gunn is back is because no director was going to direct that movie.
What? Which one?
Guardians 3.
Oh.
And like I said, the actors were even threatening not to come back and film it if James Gunn wasn't there. So, and Taika Waititi, that was the guy they wanted to direct it, but Taika was like, I'm not doing James's film. Bring him back to shoot his film. Maybe I'll do the fourth one if he doesn't want to come back to do it.
Whoa, that's. So
they went to bat for him, and he got, he gets to close out the trilogy and everything. So, that I don't know, because I thought Guardians 2 was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the first one.
Yeah, the first one was amazing. Like that was like, I thought that was going to be my new Star Wars, and then the second one came out. I was like, yeah, okay. But so yeah, I don't know what to expect from it. I hope it's good. I don't think it's going to, because, and people forget, he was supposed to be handling all the space stuff. James Gunn was. Like, Feige specifically picked him to handle all the space stuff. I think that's why a lot of shit has been kind of convoluted and everything, because they had to change the plan so abruptly because they got rid of him. They got rid of James Gunn. So
goodness.
Let's see. The Marvels.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking forward to it.
But then what?
But then apparently part of the movie is going to take place on, like, a planet where they talk by singing, and part of it's going to be a musical. And I'm like, people already don't like your lead actress and Brie Larson, which is why you have to have two other people who don't have as much baggage as her. Which, look, I like Brie Larson in a role. I like her in a role. Do I like her personal views in politics? No, but I like her in the role. I think she's really good. I think she's a really good actress. But it's like you're already behind the curve because they don't like your lead actress. It's being led by all women. 2 of them are of color. You got 1 black woman. And her character's amazing. And WandaVision.
Yeah.
Character's amazing. In the comic book, she's, like, powerful as fuck. She's one of the most powerful people in the Marvel universe.
That's deep.
I like Miss Marvel, the TV show. But it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I don't know how it's
a musical?
That's what I heard. Part of the movie is going to be a musical. I don't know if it's going to be a scene or a large part of the movie. I don't know.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But
nutty.
So I don't know what to make of that. Apparently that's going to tie in to Secret Invasion, Sam Jackson show. He got his own show.
Damn.
So you may have to watch that, John, because apparently they said that's like serious. Like the tone for that is like boring type shit. So
yeah,
I'm interested to see what they do with that. Blade comes out next year, 2023. November 2023. That, like I said, I'm kind of curious because, like, especially with Day Shift coming out, I'm not saying they'll carbon copy it, but in terms of the comedy, I don't know. Especially, with what's been going on with everything.
You said Day Shift came out. So is the same director doing?
No, I don't think it's the same. It's not the same. I don't even think they have a director yet.
Oh, man.
Oh, they do. Hold on. Bassem Tariq. I've never heard of him. Bassa Tariq. What did he do? I've never really seen any of his work. But yeah. So
I hope they don't fuck Blade.
Because that was like,
you gonna fuck up Blade?
Even though you didn't like that movie, a lot of people liked it. It got a lot of views on Netflix. I personally liked it.
Bro, that shit is at 1 billion.
What?
The
Day Shift?
Yeah. Bro, that's like the #1 movie out right now. I'm talking about movie out, period, right now.
Day Shift?
Yeah, bro.
Jamie Foxx?
Yes, bro. He's posting it like, yo, like, this is at 1 billion and this, that, and the other. I want to thank the fans. Y'all love it.
All right, shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can see them kind of going in that direction.
No,
action
man.
comedy. And I'm like, I don't want that. I want noir. I want kind of what we got with Blade, but a little more into the noir. Like, you don't have to have the violence to do that dark noir.
Exactly.
So I don't know what to expect from it. I like Mahershala Ali. So I hope that's going to be good. This is the one I'm intrigued by a lot.
What you got?
And it's going to come with a caveat.
What you got?
Captain America: New World Order.
Oh, shit.
And that's what Clarence says, Cap.
Clarence. God.
Yeah, Clarence got beat by Eminem, then became an Avenger. But,
seriously.
But by the way, we need to talk about that music talk. There's a lot of Eminem disrespect going on.
It is a lot of Eminem disrespect going on right now, bro.
And I'll give my take on it. I think it's going to be kind of a spicy take for the live stream.
A spicy take.
It's going to be a spicy take.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued by that. You know why?
Why?
Because I think they're going to bring back Chris Evans.
Because he's in talks of coming back.
But I think he's going to be Hydra Cap.
Ooh.
Especially with the multiverse stuff going on.
Yo.
That would be fire. Especially with him just playing a villain in
Gray Man. And then
when she fucking killed
him. Yeah.
Just that scene. Just that scene. He threw all this stuff off the table with the Asian bitch.
Yeah.
She was like, "Why are you walking like that?" I got shot in the ass.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god."
Yo, that he was the best part of the movie for real.
He was like, "You must be Lloyd." He's like, "How'd you know?" Trash stash voice.
Right. Yeah. Yo.
But I love the man. Even like his crazy outfits and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck is this nigga wearing right now, bro?
That movie was trash though.
I liked it.
It was trash.
I liked it. I personally liked it because I like Gosling and I like Evans and I like the Russo brothers.
Maybe I should go to shows because like I'm sitting here and I'm saying these movies are trash.
I keep telling you to watch more television. I just watched Sandman. I haven't cried on anything since Sandman, bro. Well, I'll talk about that with DC. I literally cried during that show, bro.
What the hell?
Because I'll explain it when we get to DC.
Say that.
I'll explain it then.
Say that.
But so if they bring him back and do that storyline and kind of mix it up with what's going on with Thunderbolts, because I think Thunderbolts comes out right after that. So I think especially with what's going on with Bucky, I think Bucky's going to get recruited by Val. You know who Val is, right? The chick Louis Drew Dreyfus chick bitch from Seinfeld. You didn't see her yet?
No. And what is it? What is she in?
Did you see Black Widow?
No.
So at the end, you know the girl from Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Bitch. She's playing what is it, Madam Hydra, I think.
Oh shit.
She's playing Val, her name's like Val something. I forget what her name is. She's kind of playing like, I think her name is Maria Han, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Or no, not Maria Hill. It's something Han. She was like the Nick Fury of Sword, basically, which is like space shield. So she's Madam Hydra, but she's kind of playing that character. I always forget what her fucking name is in the comics. But she was around during that like Avengers Dark Reign era and everything like that.
Yeah.
But she's basically playing that character, but she's like the new Nick Fury, basically. Like she's gathering up all these like dark versions of our characters. So like she went to John Walker, who was U.S. agent and Falcon and Winter Soldier. She scooped up Natasha's sister. She was actually the one that sent her after Clint in the show.
Oh, damn.
She basically was like, yo, Clint killed your sister. And set that whole shit up for her to try and kill him, basically. And that's how she popped up in that show. The only part of that was the part I like her and Kate Bishop together, though. They were fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
They were hilarious, bro. Like, she was like she just popped up at her crib and like Kate was surprised and like threw like a can at her. She was like, "What? You tried to kill me? Like I didn't kill you. Like I could have killed you." Like she was like, "Yeah, you could have killed me quick." She was like, "Yeah, just walk through the door. Like no fight, no nothing."
Oh
like,
shit!
She was fucking hilarious, bro. She was. I like their comedic banter and everything, but
okay.
But I think Bucky's going to be in Thunderbolts because he was he was in the Thunderbolts in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
So yeah, but they could that could be like a Secret Empire arc where like so in the comic Secret Empire was you find out that Red Skull you find out that Cap has been a Hydra agent the whole time, but not really because Red Skull took a cosmic cube and altered Captain America's like history to make him like so he basically altered time and shit like that.
Damn.
We're going into multiverse and time stuff here, so they could just say, "Oh, pluck this Steve Rogers from another universe, and he's impersonating our Steve."
Right.
Now. And that's how you get that moment. Like, hell, even though we got it in Endgame, which was beautiful. That was amazing. They like you had the way of doing that without like setting up an Easter egg where fans were like, "Are we going to get Secret Empire?"
Right.
Like, make it in a way where it's like there, concise, closed, boom, it's done, and everybody's happy. Like that was one of the best ones to me. But that would be dope though, because now you have literally Sam has to fight the guy that he looks up to so much, like his friend that he looks up to so much. I would even make it so that our Cap died.
Yeah.
Because he was old when he got
He was old as shit, right? Yeah.
I would rather them just kill him off, have Chris Evans come back for this one time. That's it. Even like, I don't want Robert Downey Jr. to come back unless he's playing like an alternate version. I don't want the main Tony to come back because they would completely undercut everything from Endgame.
Exactly.
So that one I'm fascinated by, and I guess I spoke on Thunderbolts, but we saw Blonsky. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to be the Red Hulk replacement because what's his face passed away. What's his name? William Hurt passed away.
Yeah.
So he's not. I don't think we're going to get Red Hulk.
Damn.
So I think we're going to see Blonsky play the role of Red Hulk. I think you're going to see.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I think you're going to see, like I said, you're going to see Bucky on there. You're going to see Yelena. I think you're going to see what's his face, John Walker.
Okay.
I even like their banter, him and Bucky's banter towards the end of the show. So,
okay.
But the only thing, I'm fine with Thunderbolts. I just wish we were getting Dark Avengers. Dark Avengers was basically like in the comics. They were like so Norman Osborn in Secret Invasion. He took down this like Skrull invasion where they were impersonating different heroes and shit.
Yeah.
And he was the one that killed the Queen, and he looked like the hero. So they fired Tony Stark and made him the head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Damn.
Which he dissolved S.H.I.E.L.D. and turned it into Hammer and basically like just started doing a whole bunch of fuck shit.
Damn.
And this kind of ties in with what's going on in Thor, though, because he recruits all of these evil, like these villains who have similar power sets to other Avengers. So he recruits Bullseye as Hawkeye. He goes and gets Wolverine's son, Daken, to be the Wolverine, because Wolverine was on the Avengers at that time.
Yeah.
Like just the evil, imagine like the evil versions of the Avengers at that time.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
And he ends up going and attacking New Asgard in the comics. At the time, New Asgard was in Oklahoma, so they changed it to where is it, like Sweden or some shit in the MCU. But so that could be something they go on, because that shit. What was that? I'm drawing a blank on what that storyline was called. That shit was fucking crazy. That was like that World War Hulk era of comics and shit, where everything in there was just like, even though Black Bolt sucks, but it was a scene in World War Hulk where Hulk pulls up. He was the first nigga, because Black Bolt's part of the Illuminati in the comic books too. Hulk pulls up on this nigga. He was like, "Bro, like I'm with all the smoke. Like you did some shit to me. Da da da. I came to fuck shit up." So the Black Bolt was like, "Yo, all I gotta do is talk. You can't do shit." Or he said, yeah, he said, "Hulk, all I gotta do, if I talk, I will destroy you." This nigga Hulk jumped at this nigga, was like, "I didn't come to hear you talk. I came to hear you scream." Yo, and you just see him leap at Black Bolt and shit. And then next, like, you cut to Reed Richards calling Black Bolt basically to check on him to see if he was okay. and you just see Hulk holding up this nigga's like mangled body.
Oh shit!
And was like, I'm coming for you next, nigga.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. World War Hulk is crazy, bro.
Oh shit!
But shit like that, like just those fantastical powers of display. But yeah. So I can see us kind of getting like a Secret Empire mixed with like the Secret Invasion storylines in there, and doing it as like a mini event, kind of like what Captain America: Civil War was right before Endgame and Infinity War, Infinity War stuff. So, which would be kind of dope. It will shake up the status quo a lot.
Yeah,
and then we roll right into phase. We roll into phase 6 with Fantastic Four. So apparently they're announcing the director officially at D23, and they might have 2 people casted already. So we'll see, which means good for you.
No, but I thought that I read something that said that
it's not Krasinski.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck that, man.
Yes.
He didn't even get
the smartest man alive. Hey, Juan, I'm just going to tell you everything so you can defeat us. Yo, I was like, what?
Oh.
What?
Well, that ain't Krasinski's fault.
I mean, it's not, but I just don't like his, like, he's too nice to play Reed Richards, bro. He's too nice. And he's a narc, too. But those Jack Ryan shows.
Oh, yeah. I knew you was going to say that.
So damn. He's like, him and Ryan Reynolds are the only 2, like, Hollywood people that follow this. They're one of the, like, CIA's, like, only followers. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're fucking narcs. And the fact that Ryan Reynolds has, like, a telecommunications company, I'm like, yep, he's definitely letting the CIA spy on his customers.
Whoa.
But so we roll into Fantastic Four. Just make it good. Don't make it like the old ones.
Please.
Boom.
Please.
Avengers Kang Dynasty. I think we're getting an Infinity War situation.
Oh yeah, for sure. With fucking Kang?
I think Kang's gonna come, wreck shit, and then go home, only to get killed by Doom, and Doom is the villain of Secret Wars.
Boy.
Because in the comics, Secret Wars, well, the original Secret Wars, to me, it's trash. I don't like it. Mm-hmm. It's like, literally, we just want to sell toys, so we're going to have all these heroes fight each other. It sucks, honestly, to me. The 2015 version is fire, where it's like, it deals with like all the multiverse shit. Basically, the whole Marvel multiverse like gets destroyed, and Doom is the only person that's able to get the power of these like beings called the Beyonders. By the way, I know I keep going on tangents. It's this in the new Avengers run.
Okay.
Thor and Hyperion.
Right.
They get tasked with the mission of like finding out like what's causing the multiverse to collapse. The incursions that they mentioned.
Yeah.
That was the whole storyline in Avengers and New Avengers. You get a couple people that's tasked with going to find like why everything's happening.
Right.
But Hank Pym was one of them. Because Hank Pym literally came back. He was like, oh my God, it's the Beyonders, we're fucked. Literally, there's nothing we can do. That's literally what Hank Pym, he came back and said that.
Oh shit.
Now Thor and Hyperion stumbled. So like imagine walking down the street, right? You turn a corner and you see like a whole bunch of vampires like attacking somebody. And you stop and they all turn and look at you. You ever seen those moments in movies where like wrong person at the wrong time?
Yeah.
That was Thor and Hyperion. They literally stumbled upon the Beyonders like doing something. By the way, the Beyonders, when Hank Pym found them, they literally killed the Living Tribunal. Like literally, he witnessed them killing the Living Tribunal. They killed all of the cosmic entities, like Eternity, the Living Tribunal. Like the Living Tribunal is like second only to the one above all, like basically God. And like they killed that nigga, and Hank Pym witnessed it. Thor and Hyperion, like you know who Hyperion is, right?
Yeah,
he's basically like Marvel's like Superman, basically.
Yeah,
but like they're like going on this spiritual journey through the multiverse, trying to find themselves and also find out what's going on. So Hyperion has his long hair and beard and shit.
Right.
You have Thor with the beard and the fucking destroyer arm and shit. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was such a badass design. But they stumble upon the Beyonders, and you just see this splash page of them all coming at him. And Hyperion's like, bro, we should probably leave so we could go like alert people. He was like, Thor was like, I'm a god, I don't run. If I am to die today, it will be a glorious death. And you just see them, like these two like roided up dudes just like charging at the Beyonders. And it cuts out, and it was like, all you heard was a sound of thunder. And then nothing. Bro, fire, bro.
Deep.
Fire, bro. Fire. Jonathan Hickman. But that's the type of storytelling like with Secret Wars. It's like a sci-fi epic, bro. It's like it has the potential to be even like how big Infinity War was.
Yeah.
bigger. Just imagine like every Toby, fucking Hugh, all of them, everything, everybody.
John Krasinski.
Just cast random niggas to play like the 90s like animated characters in live action. Just cast random niggas. Like, but you'll know by the cast. Oh, that's it. It has the potential to be that big, bro. Because it's like multiversal shit. And also they like, so the original Secret Wars was like them fighting on Battle World. It was like a battle royale.
Yeah.
But they did it even bigger with the 2015 one. So Doom took like a whole bunch of realities and stitched them together. So you had the Marvel Zombies universe was like part of one. It was like a planet, but like of different realities. So imagine like we cross over into Pennsylvania and that's like a different like dimension, basically.
That's tough.
That's basically what Dr. Doom did. To save the save the multiverse, what was left of it. So yeah, it's fire. They even had this a whole lot of dope concepts in there.
Yeah,
they had this concept called the Thor Corps, where literally it was like they were the police for Dr. Doom.
That name is tough,
bro. And it's like a whole bunch of people like variants of Thor, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
damn,
the way you become a new Thor, basically a cop. The way you become a Thor cop is you got to lift the hammer. You got to be worthy of lifting, a hammer.
Right.
It's a fire concept, bro. Like, I would recommend read that. Just read Secret Wars and then read like the tie-ins, basically.
All right.
I will it's a long task, but you got a couple years.
Yeah.
Avengers and New Avengers, Hickman's Avengers and New Avengers.
Yeah.
Worth it, bro.
Got you.
Worth it.
Got you.
That's like some of the best comic book storytelling out there, bro. Like,
got some homework to do,
especially in recent memory. But yeah, so that's what Marvel announced. Like, I think we talked about it a lot now, so I guess we'll move into DC.
Let's go to it.
The disappointment.
Let's go to it.
I'm already not excited about The Rock as Black Adam. The fact that they trot him out as the main thing, but then the only thing is like,
he talking about he wanted Shazam to be separate from Black Adam. Fuck are you talking about, bro?
That's what I'm saying, dog.
What are you talking about?
That's already giving boding not good for me.
Hey, yo, they said that this is the worst, like some bad test scores.
What,
like,
Black Adam?
Yes.
I heard the Flash got some of the best
since Nolan.
Bro, and
since
it's like
Nolan.
It sucks because they got that nigga there. Look, he came. Look, I was like, man, he kind of apologized, bro. Don't, because you saw how they did Batgirl, right? They deleted the footage, bro.
Yeah,
they deleted the footage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how I'm like, that shit must have been uber trash.
That's crazy,
that shit must have been uber trash.
That
bro.
Is crazy. They canceled the whole shit. They said, get this shit out of here. Fast.
No, nothing. We don't want this shit. We don't want this shit. Who said that shit? Who said that shit? Kendrick. What'd he say? And him and that Baby Keem song.
Fucking.
Burn that album. Burn that hard drive.
Burn that shit.
Yo, Zablov.
Burn that shit.
Zablov said, burn that hard drive, nigga. Nah.
Damn, they got that shit out of
here, bro.
God. But like with Black Adam,
I like that though, because it's like, if the movie's good, we'll keep it.
Yeah.
Like, even though, like, for example, Suicide Squad, it didn't make a lot of money. They understand that. Okay.
Which one?
The second one.
Oh.
The first one made a lot of money. That's why they got the sequel.
Yeah.
The second one didn't make as much money though because of the pandemic. A lot of people weren't going out to the movies at the time.
Right.
But it was critically acclaimed. It was really good.
Yeah.
They stepped back. They said, all right, look, we're going to give you this Peacemaker show, see what you do with it. Knocked it out the park again. It was one of the highest streaming shows. It came out last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of last year. Like I said, I was raving about it. I loved it.
Yeah, you love Peacemaker.
Yeah. But John Cena, bro.
John Cena, he's
getting up there.
Yeah, he is.
He's getting up there.
He is.
I hope he kind of does not go the Rock route though. I hope he goes more of like Batista.
I see him going Batista route though,
because that's what I like about Batista. Batista is actually challenging himself as an actor. Bro.
Yeah,
and he's working with some of the best, not even just like hot directors. He's working with like some of the best. Like,
he is, bro.
Denis Villeneuve, like,
bro,
that's crazy. Nolan,
he was looking crazy in Doom.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Doom.
I didn't finish it.
I gotta finish it. It was just that, like, I don't know. I like Denis Villeneuve's storytelling, like that slow storytelling. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen Prisoners, please watch that movie.
Bro, I've seen that shit. Oh, that shit is
God, bro.
Yo, Hugh Jackman
killed that shit.
Bro.
Killed that shit.
That's how I knew who the Riddler was. From that joint. That's like
he was a little retarded nigga, right?
Yeah.
He was like, bro. When they were that shit.
Oh, they were
was hard to watch.
They was beating the shit out of him.
Shit out that nigga.
Beating the shit out of him, bro. Put him in the fucking wall.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman pulled the Boys in the Hood with Terrence Howard. He's like, let him out. Let him out, bro. Terrence Howard's like, I can't do this no more, man.
Bro.
Viola Davis was in that shit.
I
forgot she was in Get Rich or Die Trying.
Viola Davis?
Wasn't she his grandma?
Was she?
I think so. She was his grandma.
Was she?
I'm pretty sure she was. I was just watching that earlier, bro.
Holy shit. Damn, it was a whole bunch of people in Get Rich or Die Trying, though. Like that
yeah.
Yeah.
Played his grandma.
She in some shit. Like Viola Davis, like she's really up. Like she's really tough.
She's goated, bro.
Yeah, she definitely goated.
She got that new African Warriors movie coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit looks fire. Only thing I wish they were doing a Queen of Montarinas movie.
Okay.
That movie, she was the female, the Kandake are like the female rulers from ancient Africa.
God.
Like that's one of the things me and Grab probably gonna argue about this tonight when I go over there. But I'm like, bro, look, a lot of this like, alpha male shit that you're into, it's kind of like that's some white people shit to me. Like that's to me that's white men and white women problems. Like the reason why our dynamics, black male female dynamics are fucked up is because of a lot of other shit outside. Like their shit has to do with actual social shit.
Okay.
Our shit has to do with socio-economic, political, government, like encompassing a whole bunch of shit.
Right. I feel that.
Especially when we're a minority in the country.
Damn.
So.
You talking that shit.
But it's like, for me, like, the Queen of Montarinas, though, like I was talking to Graf about that the other night. Like, Shorty, like, repelled the Roman Empire, bro. She literally sent the general at the time, like, they came to try to take Kush at the time. That's what the kingdom was called, the ancient kingdom of Kush.
Kush?
Yeah. They called it Nubia, but Nubia isn't a good term to use it because when they say Nubia, they're literally lumping together a bunch of kingdoms that existed at different times. Like, you got Kemet I forget how Kemet, I think that's how you say it. Then you got Kush. Then you got it's all these different civilizations. Like there was a king called King Narmer that's known as the Great Unifier who was black. That basically we wouldn't know Egypt for what it was if he didn't unify the entire Nile. Basically, so
history.
Yeah, but I wish they would have done a Queen of Montarinas movie because like she sent these arrows to the general at the time as a gift. That's what they used to do back then. They used to send gifts and shit. She's like, yeah, I'm sending these arrows as a gift, but if you're to attack my land, you should keep them because you're going to need them.
Damn.
Because the Kushites were known as being like they were the best archers at that time period, like the best in the world.
Why you think they didn't do that movie?
Huh?
Why you think they didn't do that movie?
Too much real shit in it. Just like the real reason why they want to do a Hannibal Barker movie because they would have to like basically say he's black.
Damn.
And that Carthage was a mixed. See, we have very shallow terminology. Like the way our ancestors view, like they don't view race and color the way we do now.
Yeah.
Because of the context, especially here in the West and especially here in America.
Yeah.
Of, the history of slavery, racism, and Jim Crow and all that. Like race, that's why it's hard to have these political conversations because there are some things. So for example, whenever you talk about slavery, there's a white person saying, well, didn't Africans have slavery too? Like, yeah, sure. There's like historical context for it. So it makes those conversations, you can't actually have a conversation about it rooted in actual context and nuance and facts,
right?
Because everybody's talking about it emotionally.
I can see that.
So, like for example, Carthage, for example, like you have a lot of like the pro-black people and everything like that like super duper pro-black people. It was all black. Everything was black. Da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Oh, we came to America first as black people. Look at, because there's these stones that basically hints at the Olmecs being black. They don't talk about, though, is there's also these giant megalithic stones of faces carved into them of Asian people, of white people. So it's alluding that, oh shit, the world may have been actually more diverse and more interconnected than we actually thought, which to me also hints that the fact they were able to traverse like that back then, they were more advanced than we're being told, or that we even know. I don't even know if the powers that be even know how advanced our ancestors were, really.
That's deep.
That's crazy to think about.
That's deep.
Like we can't rebuild the Great Pyramids to this day.
Yeah.
So it's like it's crazy to think about like the fact that they were able to do that. And you have some people that say it's aliens. I don't necessarily. I think that's a whole other conversation.
Right.
But within that context, it's like crazy to think about that. But I just wish we were getting a Queen of Montarinas movie.
Yeah.
I wish we would get like a Hannibal Barker movie, even a King Narmer movie, like talking about like what he did and everything like that.
Okay.
But again, it's hard to have those conversations because everybody like the lie is more entertaining than the truth, as Charlamagne the God says. So, and this fits the narrative, like that movie they're doing now. It basically adds to the culture war, basically.
Yeah.
Like it allows women to stay into their feminist mindset, their like ultra feminist mindsets they're in now, like a lot of women are in today. And it also allows like the men, the alpha males, the alpha male crowd, the red pill crowd, to hate on it and bitch about it and talk. See, the women want. It allows everybody to keep fighting, basically. They get to make bukus of money, keep people fighting, yada yada. So
that's all that is.
Instead of actually like telling a tale of history that's kind of forgotten about how like and also, so they did end up after she passed, she died, and she was like a warrior. She was like the women used to fight like the fucking what are they called? Dora Milaje from Black Panther.
I knew you.
They used to fight. She lost her eye in battle. Queen of Montarinas did. That bitch was hardcore, bro. That bitch was hardcore. But
really be mixing. Really getting involved. Getting active.
I forget whether she died in battle or not. But after she died, Kush did end up conceding to the Roman Empire. But the Roman Empire never completely like conquered them. They actually had to go to the bargaining table with them. Yeah. And that was one of the dominoes that led to the fall of the Roman Empire. So she was a very important figure in history, especially when it comes to the Roman Empire as well. But Viola Davis, isn't she getting a show? An HBO Max show?
For real?
I think she was.
She's really tough. Like
she is.
She is.
But it sounds like, so you heard about what DC got now though, right?
Real quick. She put on all that damn weight to be Ma Rainey, and then went right back and is husky.
Husky.
Like she like that's kind of like a Christian Bale. Like they did like
they actually dedicate their body to
it.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't use like none of the shit or nothing. They really like Christian Bale. He was really that skinny. Nigga was skinny as shit.
That's
bro.
what Hemsworth did too for that movie I was talking about.
Yeah, that's
harder
crazy.
to see.
Harder to see,
I think.
Harder to see. I don't know what the fuck I said. I said battle of the shippers, some dumb shit.
He did it for that though, because I remember the picture. Everybody was like, "Yo, is this nigga good?" Like,
oh shit.
But he was doing it for a movie. But yeah. So while everything is hectic at DC right now, I was disappointed by their Comic-Con presence. It seems like they're getting the ship steered. Zaslav is apparently picking this new guy to be the Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
I've heard this before.
Yeah.
But I think it's different with him.
Okay.
I think it's different with him. I think they're trying to actually get them more organized and shit like that. So what that looks like, I don't know. It looks like they're moving forward with the Batman, with Matt Reeves' stuff.
Oh, yeah. They just signed
as
that
they
deal.
should. Yeah, as they should.
Yeah.
But they've been taking a lot of shit off of HBO Max. A lot of DC stuff.
For real?
They've been taking a lot of shit off because they don't want to pay certain people royalties. So when they put their work on the streaming service, they got to pay them royalties for it. So they'd rather just take the loss and take it. So
damn. Like what they take off?
I forgot what it was. It was a list of a couple things though.
Damn.
But they're also trying to, from what I've heard, they're trying to roll in HBO Max with Discovery Plus.
What the fuck is that?
That's Discovery's stream. I don't fucking know.
What the hell?
They're the company that owns Warner Brothers, Discovery.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's weird.
They better get this shit right because Black Adam, like I feel like they're gonna do the same thing that they did with the first Suicide Squad. I don't want to see that.
They're gonna fuck it up.
He talking about what Dr. Fate say? Some shit like
you can be a hero.
You can be a hero. You're a
villain.
You're a villain. Nigga, stick to that, man. And you wanna do your own thing. You want Shazam to be
watch Shazam be better than Black Adam.
I don't know.
Watch Shazam be better than Black Adam.
I don't know.
Shazam too.
I don't know.
You think it looks trash?
I think it looks trash, bro.
I don't know.
I don't like. I feel like
man, as long as you got Megan Good's ass in that movie, it'll be good. Did you see her shit in
Day Shift?
Oh my god! I don't want to get you in trouble.
My girl know that Megan Good is Megan Good.
I didn't know she was like that though.
Like what?
I know, bro. I remember skinny ass Megan Good from Stump the Yard. I don't remember her having no yams like that, bro.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I haven't been watching Megan Good movies.
You don't follow her on Instagram?
Not really. It's worth the follow.
God, I mean, she's Megan Good, bro.
It's worth the follow.
She's Megan Good,
After
bro.
I saw what I saw in that movie, boy.
Man.
Jamie Foxx been fucking with the white women too much, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Cause I'm like, how you not looking at that, bro? Who you with? Katie Holmes? Who's he with?
Who's he with? Yeah, who's he with now?
He's with some white girl. I don't know. She not even bad. That's the part though. That's the part that makes me. It's like Jamie Foxx. Like, pause. It's a good looking dude.
Hey man, that was strike 3.
How old is he?
Huh? He's probably like
He up close to his 50s. He's a good looking dude for his 50s.
Bro.
Why are you fucking with these whack ass white bitches? Like, I get if you want to fuck a white one, cool. Pick a bad one though. Like a Margot Robbie, fucking Angelina Jolie. She's single. She not with Brad right now.
She sound like she come with a lot.
I mean, I'm not saying you got wifey.
Right? Yeah, you talking about just?
I'm pretty sure she looking she ain't trying to get caught up.
Oh yeah, because Angelina, she's still tough.
She's still yeah.
And
a lot
Eternals,
of them, them Hollywood bitches. They like them Hollywood people. They like you already know from Frankie Boy. They like it open. They like them open relationships. I've honestly been viewing polygamy through a lighter lens though. I don't know if I personally would want to do it. But it looks fat. Have you seen the pictures and shit? I saw this.
No.
I saw it was like a thread on Facebook of like polygamous couples and shit. Or like, and most of them were like just a dude with like mad bitches, but apparently the bitches was fucking with each other too. So it looked kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh man, that's so much to deal with, man.
But not if that's checked at the door. I think that's the problem with a lot of like quote unquote open relationship, like Will's for example. Like I feel like he was just going along because he wanted to be married.
Listen, bro, that's so much to deal with, bro. Like it can be checked at the door, but you got one that's on her period, and what if they both get their period around the same time?
Then you go find another one. I'm going to the store to get a new one, baby. I'll be back. I'll be back after your crash.
I don't know, bro. Like that just be too much for me, bro.
I don't know. Looks fun.
It'd be too much for me, bro.
But yeah, like I don't know, man. DC, I'm just like wait and see with DC at this point.
Yeah, I feel that. It's definitely a wait and see, but
yeah. So Marvel definitely won Comic-Con in my opinion.
You won?
Or it won. Marvel won Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the Marvel TV shows really that was coming that they announced.
What did they announce?
They announced Born Again. That's really all they had to announce. That had everybody hype as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Definitely Born Again. Daredevil. Daredevil was like real hard. Like people really fuck with Daredevil.
Yeah, because the show is lit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The show that like I said, it's the best thing the MCU's done.
Damn. And MCU. I mean, yeah, MCU's done a lot of shit. So that's crazy.
It's the best thing they've done in my opinion.
That's crazy.
What do we have? Phase 5. So we got What If Season 2, Secret Invasion, which I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to Echo. That's the chick from Hawkeye. She's the deaf. I'm not really looking forward to that. I heard Daredevil's supposed to be in that. Daredevil and Kingpin.
Yeah.
So, you good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
What else? Loki Season 2 is coming out, which I'm looking forward to.
Loki Season 2?
We're doing the Season 2, yeah.
Bro, how long has it been off?
It
seemed like that shit came out in 2020.
2021. June of 2021.
Damn. Why does this shit seem like it's so far away? What the fuck am I talking about? It's not like I watch the shit anyway.
You're not used to it because you don't watch shows like that.
See, man.
You're not used to it. Especially with these like streaming shows. Like sometimes, like for example, Stranger Things was gone for a while.
Right.
When they did the season 4. Like
right.
Same thing with The Boys, well, because of the pandemic too. But
right.
Like The Boys was like going. I forgot that show existed until they came out with season 2, and it was like, wow, I forgot how good this fucking show is. Like,
yo, and they talking about this is off topic a little bit, but they talking about Euphoria like that.
I can't watch that show.
That shit is not coming back until 2025 or 24 or something like that.
I can't watch that show.
I don't watch shows.
It's too uncomfortable for me.
Well, we don't gotta talk about it. I just wanted to talk.
It's
about
the concept of like we're literally watching a show about kids doing drugs and fucking.
Well, we was watching. Well, I was watching Degrassi.
I wasn't.
Degrassi was hard, bro.
But they do it so visceral though.
I feel that.
It's so visceral, which I get. That's the whole point of it, to make it visceral. But still, it's like it's uncomforting. Ironheart, like I said, I'm not looking for it. I think her comics suck. They're doing the Agatha Harkness character from WandaVision.
Damn.
That should be cool. Hopefully we get more like, they explore the magic realm more. Yeah. And then Daredevil Born Again. That's what they're coming out with. Wow. They haven't announced Armor Wars yet. Because they announced it, but they didn't give it a release date yet. They're still doing that Wakanda Forever series.
A Wakanda Forever series about the females.
Yeah, the Dora Milaje. I think.
My bad, little doggy.
They're doing a Spider-Man animated freshman year show. So.
And Charlie Cox is coming back to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And they're doing Marvel Zombies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so they got some shit. Marvel got some, but that's the thing. Like DC needs time to build. I get it.
DC needs time to build,
but they need to step it up. It's like I don't know. So I guess that's it for film. We can talk music real quick.
We can talk music real quick.
All right, I'm trying to think.
Ain't nothing really come out like that you would really fuck with.
What's come out? Just tell me what's come out.
DJ Khaled.
Oh shit, let's talk about that.
DJ Khaled.
I just skimmed through that shit,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Garbage.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hot garbage.
That song with Dirt 21 and Roddy Ricch. That's my shit, bro. I
like the Staying Alive song. I like it.
I can't stand that fucking song.
Right. It's a radio song.
And then Lil Baby in the video. Stay alive.
I'm over Lil Baby, bro. I'm so over Lil Baby.
Are you serious?
Deadass. I'm so over Lil Baby.
What man? Why?
He's having the baby effect on me right now. Like, you put so much shit out where you're doing it's the same flow every time. It's the same subject matter every time. It's like right now, the baby out of 10, or Lil Baby, my bad. Lil Baby out of 10, he's like doing it for me 2 times out of 10. I'm over it. I'm over the baby, bro, or Lil Baby. I keep mixing them up, but that's where I got to with the baby too. He just kept oversaturating instead of like.
No, bro, no. The baby only raps one type of way.
So does Lil Baby.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He can sing it to you. He could go in. He could switch his flow up. Like the baby is not switching his flow up, bro. Then he can go back to Bigger Picture. When you talking that shit, yeah, man. Like I fuck with Lil Baby.
I'm over him, bro. I'm so over. I'm over a lot of those niggas, honestly.
I know.
That's how I've been listening. Like you came in and heard what I was listening to. I'm listening to industrial
old shit.
Not old shit, and like, but I'm starting to really get into like the experimental rap scene, especially like producing wise too, bro. Because it's like I was watching this nigga. That's why I'm like, in the coming years when I start working again, you about to see like the stew. You about to see the stew official.
Okay.
Because I was watching this nigga. He made this video called producing like Kanye, and it was he did like every album for Kanye.
Oh shit.
It was dope. And when he was doing the Yeezus shit, like all of these rules that there are in producing and normal producing, goes out the fucking window when you're doing like industrial shit, like Yeezus type beats. Like this nigga was like, he picked up a handful of quarters and we're just hitting them, making sounds with them and shit, bro. Like it seemed like so much fun. But I want to actually go through the process of playing an instrument because I like guitars, I like pianos.
Yeah,
like I'm trying to learn how to like get that shit down. So got the piano. I've been practicing. Got to get a new guitar. For some reason, my guitar is not working on my amp. I don't know why. So I'm probably going to take it to the music store if I think about investing in a whole new guitar. But
man, I love to play the piano. I don't even know how to play, bro. My girl got one.
Oh, she got one?
Yeah.
Nigga, just
she got what you got.
Yeah, so I love your piano.
Yeah, she got what you got.
Just start practicing, bro. Honestly, look, all I do is watch YouTube videos. Like, I would definitely recommend learn some theory.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Because it helps. It makes it so much easier, bro. I'm telling you.
She got on that motherfucker. She started doing it.
Shit, I was playing the Daredevil.
Like, no, she wasn't playing that.
Shit. I was playing. I got.
Oh shit!
I got to that part. I learned parts of Man of Steel.
Ooh.
I had Interstellar down a little bit too. I'm about to learn how to play the Batman next. There's one of these Johns on there. I was watching. It's called the Dark Knight or the Batman Sonata or something Night Sonata. It's like it's from the movie. It's that's like listening to the music because I didn't really like. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the music when I first saw the movie.
For real.
Like aside from the main theme, but like a lot of the music in there is fire, bro.
It is, bro.
It's amazing. I was like, oh shit.
Fucking like, Catwoman, her music.
Oh my god.
That shit is just so like I don't know. I can't explain it. That shit is just like
it's so heavens, bro. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you like that?
I like that. I just saw her in Dope too, bro. She had the dreads looking like a little fucking hood rat and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Hood rat doing hood rat shit with her friends, huh?
Not really though. I mean, you can still tell it was Zoe Kravitz. Like,
yeah.
Aside when she was yelling at that nigga, she was like, "Fuck you, nigga!" Like you heard, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit again.
Even he was like, he was like, "Wait, don't." She's like, "Fuck you, nigga." He was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, bro." He's like, "I'm gonna let you leave."
Yo.
Kimberly Elise played his mom in that movie.
Kimberly Elise.
I forgot she was in it. She had never. God.
She alright. She alright, bro. She meh for me. I mean, some movies she'll look good, but then in another movie I'll be like, yo, like, what you doing?
Her, bro. It's her, Regina King.
Regina King.
Her, Regina King, and fucking Sanaa Lathan for me, bro. The old
Nia Long?
I was never a big Nia Long fan.
You fucking bumped your head on something sharp.
I'm not saying she's not a good looking girl. I'm saying I find those women attractive more.
Man,
personally.
Not me. You're putting Kimberly over Nia Long.
That's my personal. I
Man.
put Regina Hall over her too.
Bumped your fucking head. Well, Regina Hall, she's like that. She's like that. But Nia Long was really like.
And she funny as shit too, bro. Remember
Facts.
about last night when they was wearing the chicken mask and they was fucking and Michael Ealy walked in on them.
Did not watch that movie.
You've never seen that joint? That's
With
actually
Kevin Hart.
Yes, that's one of the few Kevin Hart Kevin Hart's just annoying to me now. Like honestly, yeah, I can't watch Kevin Hart movies no more. I really can't even watch his stand up anymore. I like Kevin Hart when he's like doing interviews and shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I saw him on stage with like Chappelle and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Nigga brought a goat out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dave Chappelle walked up. He said, "Excuse me, sir. There's a nigger with a goat in our building, bro." But I love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, dog. I love Chappelle.
Yeah.
But I can't watch his movie. I saw that Man from Toronto that he did with Woody Harrelson.
I didn't.
Oh my god.
I started it, but I didn't want to finish.
Typical Kevin Hart bullshit. Like I'm just over it. I'm over Kevin Hart, bro.
But do you watch him if he's in a serious movie? You like them?
I saw that Netflix one.
The Father.
I didn't see it. I saw it on there. I added it to my playlist.
Okay.
It's on my net because I gotta watch. Matt keeps telling me to watch Peaky Blinders, so I gotta watch that next. It's
the show.
Netflix, yeah. It's a lot of political stuff in it too.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Oh, bro, you're gonna fuck with it." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'll check it out." So I'm gonna watch that. I just finished Sandman. That show had me crying, bro.
I had you crying.
So the whole concept of Sandman is you have the Endless. It's a group of entities called the Endless. It's dream, death, desire, despair, I think destiny and destruction. And they're like basically like siblings. They're all related. And Dream is basically like the main character in there. They're called anthropomorphic beings. So like
damn.
Imagine, so you know how eternity is like the representation of the universe? So like imagine the universe being all that water in that bottle, right? And that what is it called?
Jug.
Eternity is the jug. It's basically the same thing with Dream, except he just looks actually human. Basically. And he rules from this place called the Dreaming. That's his realm. It's called the Dreaming. Whenever you fall asleep and you dream, you're in his realm. So something happens where he gets captured by these like human like sorcerers or some shit, and he gets trapped on Earth for like a century, like 100 years.
Oh damn!
And he comes back. In the comic book, it's the 80s, but in the TV show, it's the modern day. And it's like it takes place within the main frame of DC. Like there's actually a scene you realize that Dream isn't just the quote unquote god of dreams for Earth.
Yeah.
He's the god of dreams for every conscious being in the multiverse. Because Martian Manhunter sees him, and when he sees him, he recognizes him as the Martian god of dreams.
In the comics?
Yes. In the TV show, they don't do it, though.
Yeah.
Because they even have, so Constantine is in the comics.
Yeah.
It's, instead of John Constantine, it's Joanna Constantine. They basically, gender swap Constantine. But that's mostly because of rights, too, because they're about to have Constantine in a Justice League Dark movie or some shit. So, whatever.
Cartoon or
live action?
Oh, fuck.
That's the project J.J. Abrams is supposed to be doing. So, we don't know if that's still happening, though, because they've been getting axed. A lot of DC projects have been getting axed. So,
I can see that one
getting axed.
Yeah.
Especially since the main focus on it is they want to diversify the Justice League Dark. So,
is that right?
That's going to get axed because Zaslav's he don't fuck with that woke shit. He don't fuck with that. Make a good movie.
Yeah.
If you want to tell and that's what people keep conflating online. They're trying to make it seem like Zaslav is one of these internet incels that don't like black people or gay people or some shit. His whole perspective is, look, I'm a CEO. I'm here to make the company money. These bullshit movies are not making money.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to see them.
Yeah.
They don't want to be preached to in their fucking movies. Make a good movie. You could tell a story, like I said, Jessica Jones. People love her character.
Right.
Told a story in a good, dope way where it wasn't preaching to you. You actually empathized with her character and why she was a bitch in the show.
Right.
She went through some shit.
Right.
So there's ways you can tell these stories, is basically what I'm saying. So I think that's going to be one of the movies that's going to get the axe because of that. But I've been trying to get grabbed a lot because I will say this. It's not a lot, actually. It's not a lot. It's not people kept trying to say it's a lot of gay shit in it. It's actually not a lot. It's more
in Sandman?
Yeah. It's more heteros. It's weird. So for example, Desire, right?
Yeah.
Desire is like a nigga, basically, a gay nigga. It's one of them. Well, it's some nigga. I forget what his name is, but you could he's a gay nigga. He dresses like a girl. He's a gay nigga. He's not trans because he does. I think he presents as male, but just gay. Whatever. I don't know.
Right.
They chalk that up as the whole show being gay, where it's when they do have sexual references in the show, it's not even a lot of that because the show isn't about that. Right. That's the whole point. It's not about that. It's about focusing on the concepts that they're talking about. There's this one episode he meets up with his sister deaf, straight from the comic books, and they're just exploring these the concept of death itself. She was people love your realm because they fear my realm or they fear me so much because of what I represent, but they don't fear you because that's they look forward to dreaming. Humans don't look forward to death. They just put it out of their mind. You see them he's literally just walking around with her, doing her job. They're just walking around, but pontificating about you'll love it, bro. It's
yeah,
it's crazy. It's really crazy. The first 5 episodes is an actual arc. They're telling the story.
Yeah,
and even that story's fire. There's a scene. There's a scene that takes place in a what is it? In a diner. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's imagine what would happen if humans could only tell the truth to each other. They can't lie. It's no, that's literally what it is. And what happens is crazy. But bro, it's fascinating as fuck. It's fascinating as fuck.
Visual effects.
The visual effects were good, especially for Netflix.
Yeah.
But it's relying more on the acting and the directing. They even did a surprise episode. They just put out 2 new episodes not too long ago. And yeah, it was fire. So Sandman is definitely fire. But
okay.
Music. We're getting back to music. See, but yeah, watch Sandman. I know I bounce around a lot. I keep bouncing around.
No. I mean,
I keep bouncing around.
For real, we haven't did a pod in what?
A while.
A month, probably.
Yeah. Aaron got a lot of editing to do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? Young Trey. We didn't even get our intro, man, because he's not here.
We didn't. So sit back, relax, chill like a man. Caleb, what's the
topic?
What's the topic? Yeah. What's the topic?
But yeah, bro, that show, bro, I cried on the death episode, bro.
Damn.
because it was like when you like it's like she just showed so like the way she found comfort in doing a job because she almost quit like so in the comic books one of their siblings' destruction ended up quitting. He just left his post.
Dang.
And he's going to come back when the end of everything happens, whatever. I actually got to read the comics because I've never read them. I just started reading them because the show was so fucking good. And apparently the show is like, it's the most like, literally like word for word. Like the episode I'm talking about is word for word from the comics, like literally.
That's how it should be though.
Yeah. I don't think always, like stuff like that, yes. I don't think like Captain America and things like that. Like I want to see an adaptation of that.
Shit.
But the what got me was how like they'll just be like, for example, when she first meets up with Dream, so he goes by like multiple different names. Like they call him Morpheus at one point in the show. His name is Morpheus too.
Oh shit.
Because like Morpheus is the god of dreams. So and like our actual in human mythology. But she approaches him. And you don't know that they're related because she's black and he's like white. She's like a dark-skinned black chick. She bad as shit too. The chick playing Death was bad as shit. But that's the thing. She's beautiful. So, like, it was at a point where this is deaf, right? When you find out she's deaf, this one dude that's in the park where they're at, he like, they kick the soccer ball or whatever. It takes place in the UK too. They kick the soccer ball off and he runs over to them and he recognizes them. And you notice that he was the only person that saw them. And he was like, yeah, I think you're kind of cute. Can I get your number? This, that, and the third. And she was like, you'll see me again soon.
Oh, shit.
But he don't register that this is deaf. And he was like, all right, I'll just get your number. Wait, how do you know my name? And then they were just gone. Then they went to this old man's house. This is spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers alert.
They go to this old man's house and you see him playing the clarinet. And at this point, you kind of, people who read the comic knew who she was. I still, at this point, didn't know.
Yeah.
They walk into his crib. I'm like, they just walked into some random nigga's crib. What the fuck? And he starts talking to them. And then next thing you know, she was like, it's time. He's like, what do you mean? And he turns to the left and sees his dead body there. She just comes and it's like, that's it. Your time is up. It was like one scene where this guy was on the beach and he was calling for his wife. He's walking up from, coming out the water. And like, she called his name. He was like, how do you know my name? And he was like, oh no, come on, please. Just let me tell my wife one more thing. She's like, I'm sorry, your time's up. And then she takes his soul. Like, they don't show you like, her taking the soul off, but like you see like a shadow of like her wings and shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah. And then like you see like in the real world, people are dragging his body out the water that he just died.
Damn.
Then the scene that got me, bro. You see a mom with her baby. The mom walks away and she goes and takes the baby. And that shit got me. I was like, oh damn. Cause I'm just thinking about the mom when she come back, like.
And they didn't show it.
They showed her taking the baby. Like
no, like they didn't.
They didn't show the mom. No.
Wow.
But it's like even like so, you're literally watching two gods talk about. So Dream feels unfulfilled and empty in his new role.
Yeah.
Because what happened in the arc that led up to this episode, he's more powerful than he's ever been now.
Damn.
And he was like, I have all this power, more powerful than I've ever been, but I've never felt more empty. Like more. Like I don't have a purpose, purposeless.
That's kind of deep.
Yeah, and that's what they were talking about. She was like, my purpose here, like people, that's why she was saying people love you because they go to the realm of dreams. Dreams give them hope. Death reminds them that there's a ticking clock, time that they have. Like they hate me, but they love you. Like how do you think that makes me feel? I had to find purpose and fulfillment in what I do. Like it's kind of the worst. She was like, I will be the last entity in everything that exists in the multiverse. Wow. She basically described it like when the heat death of the multiverse happens, like essentially I'm going to be like putting the chairs on the table and cutting the lights out, closing the door behind me. That's how she described her role as death. And it's like, that's the best way we as humans can interpret it because you can't fathom something like that. I'll call him back. I called him earlier to see if he was doing the basketball game next Sunday.
Oh shit! Oh,
is he doing it every Sunday? Or was
he said? I think he said every 2 weeks.
Okay.
No. Shit, I don't remember. I think it was every 2 weeks, something like that.
I'll call
yeah.
But yeah. So like it's it's a really fascinating show, and then like they mix that episode, so they combine a lot of the comics, a lot of the story arcs into like they'll take like 2 arcs and make it 1 episode.
Damn.
But they also told this story about, so basically Dream and Death, this takes place in like 1389.
Damn.
They met this guy in like an old time, like that time period, like a tavern. That's what they were called.
Yeah.
And like literally, this guy was boasting like, "Oh, I'm never gonna." This was during the Black Plague. I'm never gonna die. Like fuck the plague. This, that, and the third. Da da da. And they were like, "Do you really want to live forever?" And he was like, "Yeah." And they basically give him eternal life. And like every 100 years, he goes back and meets with Dream.
Shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. The concepts in the show are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's like it really dives into humanity. That's what it's really. It's about humanity. It's about our dreams. It's about our fears. Like death and despair. Like they're twins because you can't have despair without desire. And
right.
You can't have desire without despair.
Right.
Like it's shit like that. Like it's crazy, bro.
That
It's crazy,
tough.
bro.
It is.
It really is.
So
even Lucifer, they have this like literally Dream goes to hell.
Oh shit.
He goes and meets Lucifer, like literally Satan. And I don't know if you know a lot about like the DC like supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Lucifer, like I know you see. Have you heard of the TV show Lucifer?
Yeah.
It's like the same concept as that Lucifer Morningstar shit like that from comics and everything, and from Christian mythology and everything like that.
Yeah.
But basically, Dream and Lucifer fight. They fight, but literally, it's like
what is that? Why are you doing
they
that?
battle with words. They don't actually fight. It's weird how they do it. Like I can't describe. It's too hard for me to describe. You gotta like literally watch it.
How long are the episodes?
They're about an hour.
About an hour.
About an hour.
So what, like 45 minutes? 50
See,
minutes?
it's weird. Like, let me look it up because, like I said, like when I first started watching it, I was expecting it to be boring. Especially the first episode, like gets you like that. In my opinion, the first episode really got me, and I was like, "What is this?" And then the more I got into the show, I was like, "What is this shit?"
How many episodes is
I think it's only 8. I'm looking it up right now.
That fucking sounds like a lot, man.
10. My bad. 10.
Yeah,
and then they just dropped an 11th episode, which was a bonus episode. It doesn't necessarily tie into the overall season, but
it's a show or it's a miniseries?
It's a show. We don't know if we're going to get season 2 because it's a DC property.
So they might exit.
Yeah, which sucks because it's number 4. It's in the top 10 still. Oh, number 4 in shows today.
What's number 1?
I don't know. Let me look. How do you tell? How do you look up that?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe Google, but I feel like Google won't even give you the accurate shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's crazy. So the episode where he goes to hell is called A Hope in Hell.
Whoa.
And that's like, I'm not going to spoil it because I want you to, bro. It's fucking.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to.
In the comics, this nigga Dream is so fucking petty, bro.
Where do you get your comics from?
So you can go to Second and Charles.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to be doing on the channel. I think this is a good time to announce it. I'm going to be doing comic book giveaways. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to start doing it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I want to get rid of some of my actual physical media and just go to the phone. I'm actually thinking about getting a tablet because I don't want to have a lot. My grandparents were hoarders. Yeah. And I feel like I'm starting to get there. I don't want to get there.
Right.
So I want to be able to pick up and just go wherever I need to go, and everything I have is data, and just take it with me wherever I'm going.
So where the fuck would you read your comics if it's?
Either I got to tell you off air because I don't want to tell people on air because I want people to actually go buy comics.
Yeah, I feel that.
Support comics. I don't buy them because I don't have a job right now and I'm broke as shit. So that's why I don't buy comics. But I go to Second and Charles to get the actual older comics, like the trade paperbacks, because they're usually cheap. You know where that is, right? It's up in Christiana.
That's what I thought.
Next to the hospital.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, it's up there. Or if you want, I don't know if y'all got one down there, y'all in Smyrna. But I know we got a comic book shop right in town next to the bowling alley. Yeah. Born the Game. If you want to get into like an ongoing series, I would just go there, get a box possibly, and pick like 2 or 3 stories you want to continue reading. And when you go there though, depending on like who's your favorite comic book character you would want to read. Like
Static Shock.
Static Shock. I don't know if they have any.
They don't. Anytime I went to a comic book store, nobody has them. Nobody has the Milestones.
You gotta, You could probably find them at Second and Charles.
For real?
Probably. They have a lot of old comics, bro.
Oh my god!
You'll be in there for
read
hours.
all of them.
You'll be in there for hours looking.
I want to read all of them. Fucking Icon. I want to read damn Hardware. I want to read.
I don't know if they have any ongoing Static Shock runs right now.
Shit, I don't care.
But I was gonna say, like, if there's like any like current ongoing, or like if you want to read like Captain America, or if you want to read Batman or some shit like that, like, just go. You got to look up or just ask. The comic book shop people, like, what's the current Batman series ongoing?
Right.
And they'll tell you and just be like, all right, can I get the back issues for that run to where like the arc starts, and then, or you can just look it up on your phone. Like I said, look it up on your phone, and then like read the back issues, and then continue to buy the issues going forward.
Oh yeah, gotta look into that because I definitely want to read Batman Beyond too. I want to read them Jones.
Yeah,
I definitely want to read.
But this nigga Dream in the comics is petty, bro.
Yeah,
this nigga banished the bitch to hell because she fucking fucked with another nigga. That's some petty shit. They did it in the show. That's kind of a spoiler too.
Oh shit.
I mean, because they showed this girl in the show when he went to hell. They showed her in the show, and I was like, wait, this nigga sent a bitch to hell? What does she do? And that was like his lover. So like she is crazy too. So like he looks like a pale, pasty white guy. Mm-hmm. He appears to her as a black dude because when she was from an ancient African civilization.
Yeah.
So like he appeared to her as she would want to see somebody, as a black man. So that's also what's dope about the show too, is that like there's diversity, but like it breaks down, like it really, in a way, it kind of like criticizes and trolls like our concepts of race and things like that. It shows you how above all of these petty human arguments we have, like how above like a being like Dream would be. Like literally, if God, like people believe in God, if God was what people say God is, you don't care about any of that shit, which is crazy. Which is crazy. But that's a whole other conversation. But the show's amazing. I think you should check it out. But if you don't, read the comics. That's even better.
Say that.
So I guess music wise, because we kept talking film. There's not a lot out in music.
It's not.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm about to start doing reactions, trying to at least. They're so hard to do.
With music?
Yes. I'm literally thinking about getting a new couch once I start working. Yeah. So I can like react to them on it. It's mostly sitting. Like I'm so uncomfortable in this chair right now. I'm not comfortable in these chairs. I hate these chairs. That's my only problem. Especially when you're doing like an hour album and shit like that. Like there's some albums where I'm just like, I'm not reacting to that. Yeah. Like once I heard Jack Harlow's album was trash, I'm like, I'm not.
It wasn't trash.
I like First Class. I finally heard First Class. I like it. First Class.
I was just about to say his album wasn't trash, but I haven't went back to the album.
Exactly. The only song I go back to is fucking Churchill Downs. That's it. The Drake junk is Drake ran that shit, bro.
I love the Young Harleasy song.
I gotta peep it.
That song is hard.
I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna react to the full album. Then I want to do Denzel Curry's new album. I heard that shit was amazing.
I don't listen to Denzel Curry.
You don't listen to Denzel Curry? Mm-mm. You never listen to Imperial?
I never listened to Denzel Curry. No. Q played it for me. Q played something for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking with it though. Not really Denzel Curry.
Oh man. You like that hibbida. I got the gun in the chibida.
I listen to everything, bro.
You got that
I listen to everything. Like that new JID album.
Oh, the Forever Story? I gotta peep that shit.
That shit was hard, bro.
Peep that shit. Did you peep DiCaprio too when it came out?
Yes.
That shit was great. That's how I'm like, I want to listen.
He said things ain't been working out. Right. Yo, that joint is crazy.
What's that? What was that joint called? Strawberries? That song? My bitch got something. It was called Strawberries or something. Shit. But let's go ahead and close the show out. Guys, thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
As always, like, subscribe, and share.
Yep.
Look out. I'm probably going to. So there's a guy on YouTube. He's called Nando V Movies.
Okay.
Every now and then he does these things where it's like, like for example, when I think it was Infinity War came out, he did one marvelous scene to tell your like favorite scene from the MCU up to that point. Then he did when James Gunn's Suicide Squad came out, he did something called one villainous scene, and it was like describe your like favorite scene from a villain in a film. basically. I forget whether it was like specifically comic book, but a villain, basically. Now he's doing one musical scene where it's like your favorite scene in music, whether it's a musical, a score, or whatever the fuck it is. So
that's hard.
And it's like it's supposed to be like in the video essay format. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. That's why I was watching Dope. Because I remember that had a lot of music influences, but it don't have that scene in there. I was actually thinking about doing Get Rich or Die Trying.
I knew you was going to.
I want to do something hip hop. That's why I watched that earlier too.
Okay.
Because I like that. I've always liked that scene where you see 50 like truly leave behind the street life when they kill the nigga, but it was representative of like death and resurrection kind of.
Yeah.
And then when he called, the only thing I wish the song they should have been playing when he walked out was Many Men, bro.
Right,
Why is he not coming?
Right.
That shit that Many Men.
Jeez.
Where's death upon me?
Jeez.
Blood in my eyes, though, but I can't see.
Yes,
Put
sir.
a hole in a nigga for fuck you, bro. That's just I forgot what song they played. That's why I kind of don't want to do it because I thought it was Many Men that was playing when he walked out on stage. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that one, and I want to do something hip hop related. So that's why I'm not doing. Like, I'm staying away from like La La Land, even though I fucking love that movie. Even like Whiplash, I just rewatched Whiplash too, bro.
For real?
Have you seen that before?
I never saw that movie,
bro.
Fucking JK,
bro.
He snapped.
This nigga threw a fucking chair at this nigga's head.
I saw that.
And he was like, "Why do you suppose I just threw a chair at your head, Neiman?" He was like, "I don't know." He said, "Of course you did. Why?" He was like, was it the tempo?" He said, "Yeah. Were you rushing or were you dragging?" He was like, "I don't know." He threw it to him. He was like, "Let's find out. Count one." Or he was like 5, 6 in fours. Damn it! 1, 2, 3.
He slapped
1,
him.
2,
Yeah.
3. He kept slapping the shit on this nigga, bro.
That scene was crazy, bro. That's the only scene that I saw.
He had these niggas drumming, so he picked another nigga to compete. So it was 3 drummers competing with each other. It was Neiman, it was Miles Teller, another nigga, and this new random nigga that J.K. Simmons knew was trash. But he just brought him in there to try and get Miles Teller's character to play right, basically.
Oh, shit.
He had these niggas playing for like 3 fucking hours, bro, to get the tempo right. He was cussing them niggas the fuck out, bro. He was like, after like an hour, the nigga got sat down and was fixing the stool. He's like, "Oh, it was the fucking stool why you couldn't play it right. Let's see if you get it right now." Nope. Fuck you. Get up. Neiman, get your faggot ass on the drum. Like, he was using language like that. Like, in the climate we're in now, this movie could not have been made. Especially with him cussing that. He was calling like, I know I just said it, but he was calling him F.
Yeah.
Like, all that shit, bro. He was like, your mommy left daddy because she found out he wasn't Eugene fucking O'Neill.
Oh, shit.
And now you're sitting here in my class weeping all over my fucking drum.
He got an Oscar for that movie?
Yes, he killed that shit. He killed that shit.
I didn't see.
Then after these niggas played for 3 hours, getting it right, he finally got it right, brought the rest of the class in. All right, come on, we can start now. They're doing class now. He was like, "You alternates, wipe the blood off my drums, please."
Oh, shit.
They were bleeding because they playing this. Bro, gotta check that out. But let's close it out. But, guys, so look out for that. I'm going to be doing a video essay about that. Look out for some comic book coverage. I'm going to be doing The Sex Criminals, which is going to be pretty interesting. There's a comic book called The Sex Criminals.
Sounds a little spicy.
Have you heard of it?
Hell no.
Literally, they can stop time by having sex together.
Okay.
It's a fascinating concept. So I'm going to be doing The Sex Criminals. I'm going to be doing possibly Sandman now. And what was the other one I'm doing? There was another one I'm doing. I forget what it was. But just look out for those. I'm still working on them. So, but yeah, there's going to be more content. The pod's going to be going on now. We're back. We're going to try and get in the groove. Yeah. We're going to get it right. Hopefully Aaron will be here next week. Next Sunday. Are we doing it next Sunday? We'll figure it out. Yeah. You guys will see. So yeah, go ahead and close it out, bro. Here we are. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back. We always come back. Black Velvet Boys, you know what we talking about. We here. I'll be able to talk music next time. I'll have listened to some more music. So. Okay, yeah, and that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so all right. Peace. Easy.